fell asleep and woke up from a bad dream. From the west, we them usual suspects. Grew up with convicts, gangbangers and roughnecks. Stacking hustle, making that money like daily the subject. In the back of the homies, wiggle strapped up ready to bust text. And what's next? Became a warden of the state. Used to lock us up in cages, running from places we used to conquer. And if it ain't about them dollar signs, not on my mind, won't conversate. Tony Montana, the world is mine, I used to contemplate. Catch me in that S550, chasing this paper, got no time for hate. Since I entered #1, I used to claim it and I dominate. In a city full of drama, gotta dodge the snakes. Lost souls, dodging them demons, I never lost the faith.
Usual suspects, play to this the west. The vest won't work, cause we aiming at your head.
Not residents, we represent the west side. Usual suspects, so what's next, just let's ride.
Usual suspects, play to this the west. The vest won't work, cause we aiming at your head.
Mr. Criminal, young Dopey on the tag team. These fools, they fell asleep and woke up from a bad dream.
My agenda, no surrender. Used to bust out of a Nissan Integra. My pistol used to look like a hockey stick. From the land where Mexicans like to politic. It's obvious that we very uncontainable. Yes, my city Inglewood unfadable. From the cradle to the grave, we give it all. The power that we have through every street brawl. Shot calling, player, I'm a born leader. With my blue flag, Chuck Taylors and white Peter. My side bitch is my girl's best friend. I swear, this criminal life I'm living on the edge. Usual suspects, play to this the west. The vest won't work, cause we aiming at your head.
Not residents, we represent the west side. Usual suspects, so what's next, just let's ride.
Usual suspects, play to this the west. The vest won't work, cause we aiming at your head.
Mr. Criminal, young Dopey on the tag team. These fools, they fell asleep and woke up from a bad dream.
Man, everybody wants to be a gangster till it's time to do some gangster shit.
It's critical!
You can smell the fear coming out your pores when a real gangster comes through the door. All that hard talk, homie, I don't believe it one bit. Seen you get scared when it was time to hit a lick. Your own homies out here got you on the shine. Asked about you, they replied, he ain't no homie of mine. You're the type to get treated like a bitch. Pistol whip and took for your shit. Got you jumping shit. I was always told to think before you speak. I see right through the week, ready for war as they retreat.
Where'd they go?
How you talk, how you move, boy, doesn't add up. Act up, get your body wrapped up, all in plastic. Real killers moving silent, some sicker than the virus. Rapping how we living, but boy, you're nothing like us. Big tinted young Dopey about to clear them all out. Bunch of phonies did nothing when they all got called out. Put a strap in his hands, watch how he shakes. Give me a pistol and I'll show you, homie, that we're not the same. Taking pictures with your tool, only doing it for them views. In a wheelchair and you still can't walk a mile in my shoes. Applying pressure on these cowards as the weak get devoured. Position of power hit you harder like when the planes hit the towers. When it's time to take care of biz, you know I handled it. Our territory expanded it. When they called, I answered it. Quiet down, no need for talking loud. That exposure is the reason why you're about to drown. So I suggest you evaluate and start making some changes, or come in contact with familiar faces. I can smell the fear coming out your pores when a real gangster comes through the door. All that hard talk, homie, I don't believe it one bit. Seen you get scared when it was time to hit a lick. Your own homies out here got you on the shine. Asked about you, they replied, he ain't no homie of mine. You're the type to get treated like a bitch. Pistol whip and took for your shit. Got you jumping shit.
I ain't a puppet, another rapper mascot. Saying dumb shit just on my records. Sell a lot. Matter of fact, better watch what I say, cause the feds got another RICO indictment on the way. I'm behind the scenes, nobody gotta know. Or sue the businessman, leave that gossip in 4 hoes. But when I talk about it, I really be about it. Shout out to every G that was with me in LA County when I was right there fighting back-to-back cases. Program time, stay on your toes for the mother races. Check my resume, that's the shit I'm on. Ain't all over social media, bumping my gun. I ain't on TikTok doing a trendy dance. Don't check it with me, cause I ain't gon' give you no pass. Everybody always wanna talk gangster shit, but freeze up when it's time to really handle biz. Ain't fighting over a bitch, I don't care about her. She for the streets, you and your feelings like a coward. Stop pushing up your gun when you riding on walls. You ain't a gangster, relax, you trying too hard.
You can smell the fear coming out your pores when a real gangster comes through the door. All that hard talk, homie, I don't believe it one bit. Seen you get scared when it was time to hit a lick. Your own homies out here got you on the shine. Asked about you, they replied, get treated like a bitch. Pistol whip and took for your shit. Got you jumping shit.
Yeah, everybody think they gangsters till it's wartime. Yeah. There's no calling out when it's showtime. Yeah. Stuck at a red light, but it's go time. Yeah. I'ma give your ass 9 with this 4-5. Rub it to the death, you understand it. It's 4 live.
It smell the fear coming out your pores when a real gangster comes through the door. All that hard talk, homie, I don't believe it one bit. Seen you get scared when it was time to hit a lick.
Usual suspects, player this the West. The vest won't work cause we aiming at your head.
Not residents, we represent the West Side. Usual suspects, so what's next? Just let's ride.
Usual suspects, player this the West. The vest won't work cause we aiming at your
Mr.
head.
Criminal, young Dopey on the tag team. These fools that fell asleep and woke up from a bad dream. From the West, we them usual suspects. Grew up with convicts, gangbangers and roughnecks. Stacking hustle, making that money like daily the subject. In the back of the homies, wiggle strapped up ready to bust text. And what's next? Became a warden of the state. Used to lock us up in cages, running from places we used to congregate. And if it ain't about them dollar signs, not on my mind, won't conversate. Tony Montana, the world is mine, I used to contemplate. Catch me in that S550, chasing this paper, got no time for Since I entered #1, I used to claim it and I dominate. In a city full of drama, gotta dodge the snakes. Lost souls, dodging them demons, I never lost the faith.
Usual suspects, player this the West. The vest won't work cause we aiming at your head.
Not residents, we represent the West Side. Usual suspects, so what's next? Just let's ride.
Usual suspects, player this the West. The vest won't work cause we aiming at your
Mr.
head.
Criminal, young Dopey on the tag team. These fools that fell asleep and woke up from a bad dream.
My agenda, no surrender. Used to bust out of a Nissan Integra. My pistol used to look like a hockey stick. From the land where Mexicans like to politic. It's obvious that we very uncontainable. Yes, my city Inglewood unfadable. From the cradle to the grave, we give it all. The power that we have through every street brawl. Shot calling, player, I'm a born leader. With my blue flag, Chuck Taylor's
Family Entertainment, Bonnie and Clyde Show. Want to give a shout out to all our sponsors. This month, our sponsors are as follows. Little Rascals Jumpers in Riverside, California. Tap in with Little Rascals when you have your next birthday party, quinceañera, graduation party. They got the dopest setups, the dopest rentals that you could get for your backyard. Jumpers, tables, the whole nine. Tell them Mr. Criminal sent you for that discount. Then next, we got my homie JB_Fitness, getting everybody right. It's summertime. Get your mind right. Follow the page for a little bit of that motivation. Tell them Mr. Criminal sent you. Then we got the homie Punching Back. You know the logo and the slogan, Punching Back. Attorney Rosenberg, my homie, defending L.A. and Southern California. Attorney Rosenberg, tap in with him. Solid sponsor, keeping everybody defended out here. All the criminals. You know how we do it. Criminal cases getting defended. Then we got Rap Kings. Tell them I sent you. Rap Kings, if you want your businesses rap, your vehicles rap, any raps that they do, you know the kings of the raps do it. Rap Kings, that's the logo right there. Tradecraft Farms. Shout out to Tradecraft Farms, keeping the Crime Family podcast lit. We in here smoking 24/7, 365. I just had our guests lit off that Tradecraft. So keep on tapping in, keep supporting, give them a follow, give all of our sponsors a follow. Much love to everybody out there, and let's keep on doing it. Much love from the Crime Family Network and Bonnie and Clyde. Let's go. Are we live critical?
Yep.
Well, let's motherfucking rock.
What's cracking? This is Jimbo's foot. This is Payalo.
This is Goldie. What's up, Mr. Criminal?
I cussed right away.
It's your homeboy Ricardo giving a shout
Yo,
out.
what's cracking? It's me, Alvino.
This is Veronica. It's Monica.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Calling in from the San Fernando Valley. Calling from Montebello.
Already on Wicked Boulevard every weekend.
Out from Denver, Colorado.
And we back, baby.
Los Angeles.
Supporting the Crime Family Entertainment.
And it feels so good.
The Crime Family Network.
The trending
podcast.
topic of the last 7 days.
Network podcast.
I support Crime Family Entertainment.
And I'm supporting the Crime Family Network podcast.
Mr. Criminal with the tortas. What's cracking? It's your homeboy, Mr. Criminal, on air live 2023. And it's summertime. It's getting hotter by the day. 100+ days out here in the West Coast in LA. And the torta song just made it hit 120+. We in here. Crime Family Entertainment. Critical, his baby girl. And tonight we got a special guest. I said we got a special guest tonight in the building.
Hey, we talking about Mr. Criminal?
We talking about one of my loved ones. We talking about family member. We talking about 6 Block Crime Family. You know what it do. And I'm talking about my homeboy, Young Dopey is back out. And he is fresh on the block with the ankle monitor. And he is in the building getting ready to come to the chair right now, preparing. But Mr. Criminal on air live, it is official. We are in the building. Shout out to all our sponsors. Shout out to all the people tapping in, subscribing all around the world. God got me still on the way. I'm gonna give a big announcement and a big update on that. Chase the Bag, the company is in full effect. His baby girl, Mr. Criminal, Street Visuals Critical. The movement is real. And we are in here. And the tortas are going crazy right now. We had another viral moment by accident. We dropped a track with the Suave Chicos that were just for fun. And that shit done went viral all around the world a couple times. So now guess what, Critical?
What's up, my
We
boy?
shooting the video tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I heard Suave Chicos just landed.
The Suave Chicos just came from an international flight back to LA. The new stars, straight from Crime Family Entertainment, are here. And we got some fun stuff to do with the homies, straight from Santana. You guys hear it, it was their concept. I'm gonna give full props to the Suave Chicos. They had an amazing idea, an amazing track. We just turned it into a song and formulated it and formatted it into something different. Next level. Mr. Criminal on air live 2023, and we are back. And Young Dopey is in the building tonight. Critical, we are in the mix, and I wanted to ask you, what do we have on the news tonight?
Yeah, bro. So, have you heard about Young Thug?
Young Thug. Is that, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what Young Thug, where I always get messed up. Slim Thug and Young Thug, I always say each name. So, Slim Thug is from Texas. Young Thug is from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And Young Thug is the one that's locked up right now on a federal charge.
Yes.
Tell me about him. What we got?
So his lawyer's working really hard right now to keep something out of the case.
What did he do? Snitch on somebody?
Nah, it's crazy, bro. So his lawyer's trying to keep out the fact that maybe, right? Mm-hmm. Supposedly, because they're trying to keep it out of the case.
Okay.
They're sacrificing goats in a satanic ritual.
Wow.
And that's what they're trying to keep out. Like, let's not bring that part up, is what he's saying.
So they already got evidence that that's been going on.
Yeah.
So that's animal cruelty.
Yeah.
That's animal cruelty number one. That's a major charge. That's felony. On top of everything that he's dealing with. And then you got the satanic aspect of it. I mean, it's not surprising. At the end of the day, it's not surprising to me that cats like that participate in stuff like that. I mean, it seems to be just the norm these days. What do you think, honestly?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's way out there.
It's extremely way out there, and I think it's a shame that that's what we're accepting these days in the rap game.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? Like, now we got artists sacrificing goats in satanic rituals, and we celebrate that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, to me, that seems a little off, don't it to you?
Yeah, no, for real. That's all bad.
I would like to sacrifice this joint on behalf of the hard day and the struggle that we had today. Today, I was all over the map. I went from San Bernardino County to Riverside County to San Diego County to Orange County, back to Riverside County.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of counties in one day.
Yeah. We on the hunt?
All why? To chase a bag.
I got you.
This is real, you know what I mean? We out here really chasing bags. We really out here making moves, connecting dots, building bridges.
That's right.
And I mess with my people, and you guys are gonna see. I got Little Weirdo next week, next Tuesday.
Hey.
Little Weirdo will be in the building, fresh out. So now we got two homies fresh out the game. So we got Young Dopey tonight, and we got Little Weirdo next week.
Nice.
And we're gonna ask these homies, what's it gonna take to keep you guys out of jail? The rap game needs you guys out here.
Yeah.
And on behalf of Mr. Criminal Crime Family, we're gonna do everything we can to keep the homies out, because they gotta be out here. We appreciate the contributions and the efforts that the homies give to the game. They're blessings, you know what I mean? Dopey comes with heat, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Same thing with Lil Weirdo. The homie don't drop no BS, you know what I mean?
No.
The homies out there having a good time. I just left the city, was tapped in with them. Shout out to Lil Weirdo. What we got coming will be coming soon. We got to keep that in the raps. But right now, we do have a gang of people in the live chat. And I want to say what's cracking to everybody out there all over the world. If you guys got any questions, you guys got any things you want to submit for the Young Dopey interview, put it down right here. We will pin it, and I will try to make some notes. And I got some notes tonight, critical, that I made for the homie Young Dopey.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to make sure I came to him and asked him from a perspective of a lot of questions that people been asking that I've noticed while he was gone. I noticed when we dropped the video, I read comments, I see people tapping in. So we're gonna ask some of these questions that the fans wanna ask. But I wanna know tonight live, if you guys got any questions right here, right now, tap in on the comments, questions. Let's go, come on, controversy, good stuff, bad stuff, we ain't scared of it. And what else is on the news, my G?
Hey, man. I thought you'd get a kick out of this one.
What do they got?
I mean, it's not funny, but it's there.
Probably it's hella funny. Tell me.
So a Chicago news crew.
Chicago's hot.
Yeah, well, they were reporting on all the robberies that were happening, and guess what happened to them?
What happened?
As they were reporting about robberies, they got robbed.
Come up off that camera, homie. Let me get that mic while you're at it too. Why don't you rewind this report? Let me get that report too.
You want to talk about in-depth reporting, bro?
Damn, they were really feet to the ground on that one.
I like
feet
that.
To
That's
the
the
pavement.
hustle right there, bro. They better get a raise or something off of that.
Imagine that. Hey, the street crew came out and met the streets for reals, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a trip to see, like, when stuff happens like that. I have another news report. My eye infection came back fully.
Oh man.
And for everybody that's been asking, telling me all these old mothers and wives tale remedies, none of them are working. I've tried them all. The homie Lo said I need to take a key lime, microwave a seed, and rub it on my eye. That's gonna be the next one next. So if you guys got any home remedies, I'm tired of having this big ass boil on my eyeball. Like, this shit stopped me from going to 3 shows. I was supposed to go to the shows. I had a show tonight with Hera MX, and tomorrow night and the next night. And that got canceled due to my eye infection. But I'm not gonna just sit at home on the couch. My shit in Farmington got canceled because of this, right? So something's gotta happen, bro. You guys gotta help me out before I cancel the rest of my damn tour because I got a bowling ball in my eye. Something ain't right. We just started and we already got 5 views. It's only been 5 minutes. So shout out to you guys.
500 views.
Shout out to everybody in the chat live. I want to see your guys' questions. Young Dopey's in the building. He doesn't want to come to the chair until you guys ask the right questions. So that's what we're gonna do. I seen some crazy ass news like that before up in San Francisco, my boy.
What's going on?
Same thing. It was like, a lot of fools are getting robbed up there in San Francisco. A lot of dudes go to them lookouts and they take video and all that. And it was the same thing. You could go search it right now. Go to YouTube and put camera crew gets robbed in San Francisco. Same thing, bro.
Man.
They were in the middle of filming. The fools were out there with the straps, live news. Just give me your shit. Took off. Did a donut.
I heard they just leave their cars unlocked up there now with the windows down.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to get. There's so many cars broken into. They just walk by and just.
Yeah, they're just like, just take it, or go ahead and go through it. There's nothing in there. That's bad, bro.
It's getting to be the Wild Wild West. LA's lawless. It's getting crazy out here. And I suggest that everybody takes actions into your own hands to protect yourself. That's the best thing I can say, because they are victimizing people left and right. People are getting come up off that shit, come up off that chain, come up off that watch, come up off them shoes, homie, come up off that bag. So you better be ready, keep your head on a swivel, and watch everything. I just woke up the other day and I had a recommendation. It was like a dude, like how to survive in LA in these times. And I was like, let me see what this fool's talking about. I just want to see if he has some shit right. He had it pretty right, homie. Mind your business. He's like, I got a rule. I don't stay nowhere more than an hour. He's not even a celebrity. I was like, man, I need to listen to this fool. Sometimes I'll just be chilling, smoking, kicking it. Everybody knows I'm there. Like, criminals right here. What's cracking? West. We taking pictures and shit. Yeah, you got to keep it moving, bro. That's I think a lot of people's downfall is getting comfortable and then putting your guard down. That's something we can't do. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. It is what it is. What else we got out there?
I know we were talking about this earlier, man, but we wanted to send love to any of the families that are being affected by the hurricane right now on the East Coast.
You know what? That's an amazing thing to bring up, Critical, because a lot of people are suffering, and all fun and games inside. People are really out there with no power right now, freezing, no water, no running electricity. Like, it's real. So we take for granted these moments. I complain when I have my internet messing up. You're always a great troubleshooter, but I trip off the little things. And sometimes there's the bigger picture, you know what I mean? Like, there's little things that a lot of people will never have, and we get to experience it. We get to touch, and we get to feel, and we get to live, and we get to experience, and we out here being able to come and take photos for a living and make music and travel this beautiful world just from the music that comes out of my mouth and the music that comes off of your fingertips. These are blessings, my boy.
Yeah.
And these are things that a lot of people would do anything to have. I was talking to a major record label the other day, well, a major investor that's connected to a major record label. And you know what he told me?
What's up?
He said 90% of artists in the world are trying to get where you're at, Mr. Criminal. They're trying to get where you're at with money, marketing, spending, budgets. He's like, what you did is incredible to get to this level. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying, like, you got to stick to what you believe in. And today I told the label to go fuck off. And they were offering me a lot of money, major paper, but off of principle and off of me believing in what I built, this house from the ground up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. So I believe today was a test of a man to stand on what he believed in, despite money being waved in his face.
That's right.
Despite opportunity, despite promises. Believe in what you believe in and stand up for it no matter what, no matter who tries to compromise them with anything shining in your face. Remember, I told you guys that, because at the end of the day, if you believe in what you believe in and you really stand on it, it always pays back times 10 in the end. And that's where I'm gonna stand on, because we got major things that are about to happen. Nothing's changing. As a matter of fact, the trajectory is going straight up. And it's gonna be a problem in 2023, 24, the closing. We got 3 albums we're sitting on right now.
Oh,
Critical.
I know.
That's the news right now. God Got Me is no longer being postponed.
Yeah.
So I postponed this album for 4 months due to the conversations with this label, and I'm not gonna discredit them. I appreciate that they had the vision and they wanted to invest in me in the marketing and big budgets and all this, right? But I'm gonna do that shit myself. You know who's gonna do that for me? The people in them comments, the people that subscribe. You guys fund me up to this moment. You guys are the reason why I'm able to do this. So for a label to come over here and slow down what we got, and slow down my music to where I can't bring it to my people because our conversations of these dollar bills are slowing down this conversation, now that's a disservice to my people. So I decided today, and it felt good to pull the plug. And my wife was next to me, and she gave me a high five after. And she said, you know what? I'm proud of you. And she gave me a kiss, and she said, I believe that I'm proud that you stand in what you believe in. And that's what we gotta do. At the end of the day, you only live once. I ain't gonna have no regret. I just seen D-Baby from Texas.
Yeah.
Black Diamond Entertainment. They said, and I don't know their situation, but it's obviously getting so bad that it's publicized. But I saw the other day on the news, they said D-Baby asking his fans to help him get out of his contract and asking his label to release his music.
Oh, wow.
I never want to be in that position.
Nah.
Boy. For no dollar amount, for no amount. This is self-made, self-paid from the ground up, and can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
We walking how we walking, we moving how we moving. If I want to drop a single tomorrow, we're gonna drop it. If I want to shoot a video tomorrow, we're gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody gonna stop it.
And
That's
put it
one
out.
thing. That's one thing that these other artists don't have the freedom to do. And I would never be envious of that, because all that glitters ain't gold. They have the jewelry you see on their neck is recoupable because they're sitting there in debt for years for the jewelry and the cars and the rims that they put on their car, and then the label just keeps writing it up, these recoupables, right? That ain't gonna be Mr. Criminal. That ain't gonna be critical. What did I tell you guys last time, the other night? I said, next year, this time, we all gonna be rocking iced out Crime Family chains. And guess what? They won't be recoupable. They're gonna be paid off. That's on everything. That's on me. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody out there supporting. We got 280 people in the live chat. 260. I'm sorry, my eyes are a little messed up due to my Debo-ness. You know what I mean? And shout out to Young Dopey, late to his own interview. You know, I try to public relations it, but it's all good. That's the homie, West Side. That's my people. That's family member right there, and I can't wait to sit and talk to him about it. We might cut his ankle off or the monitor off tonight. What you guys think? Should we put some flames down if you think we should cut Young Dopey's ankle monitor off tonight? Nah, I'm just playing with you guys. We can't do that. I know someone that just did that, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to YC Tokes, man. Unfortunately, he's going to have to go back to jail soon. I think he's turned himself in already today, unfortunately. And you guys could check out his interviews. You could check out what he's got going on. I told YC Tokes he's the last dude I'm ever going to work with. And I mean that. And I'm going to state that publicly. I'm done working with artists. A lot of artists don't take this opportunity serious. And I'm going to highlight some Fugazi shit. There's other artists we're no longer affiliated with. And I got woken up to some goofy ass news this week, to somebody's significant other trying to butt into my business. Now let me explain something publicly. That's the most goofiest clown circus shit that you could do. If you're a man and you got balls swinging between your legs, don't ever let somebody else speak for you, period. Don't ever let somebody else come into business and get in your way when you have talent. You should slap yourself for shit like that. This is the type of shit that I don't tolerate. This is the type of shit that people won't answer their phones because they know I'll dig in their motherfucking ass. So I'm sorry, I had to state that because I had something that was very funny, made me laugh, and it almost turned serious. But I'm glad because God protects energies, and we came in here and we killed the track instead, right, Chris? But we don't tolerate bullshit. Put your bitch on a leash. In 2023, I ain't taking no more bullshit. With that being said, it's a beautiful day, Critical. You know what I got in my hand right now?
What you got, bro?
A Crime Family Kush.
Oh,
joint.
show him. Where's the
So
packaging?
we got Treycraft. Treycraft Farms, my sponsor, from El Monte, California, just opened up their new dispensary. It's been open for about a year, but they're rebranding it. They're hooking it up. And they hooked your boy up with his own strain.
That looks hard.
We got Mr. Criminal Pre-Rolls. So if you guys want some bomb Treycraft from our sponsor, pull up to El Monte, California. They got it in Port Hueneme. They got a store in Los Angeles, California. They got them all over, and they handle their business right. And they don't have their girl pick up the phone and try to close deals for them. What else do we got going on? So why are people getting offended with tortas? What's wrong with being called a torta? Is there something wrong with that? It's our culture. Someone was tripping on me today, Critical, and was like, why are you calling them tortas? Why are you putting that label? I'm like, I didn't put the label. I grew up and I heard people saying that my whole life. What's the problem, right?
Yeah.
What is your opinion on that? Let's talk real, for real.
For real, for real?
For real, for real.
I mean,
Is it offensive, be real? Did I
it
fuck
could
up?
be. No, yeah. I mean, we didn't come up with the concept.
Yeah, we did, fool. I turned it into torta song. Their song was "Oh Hell Nah,"
Oh hell nah.
which was
I mean,
amazing too.
No, but I can see how some people can take it offensively.
Yeah.
You know, but if we did it to have fun,
Okay.
we didn't do it to offend anybody. I don't think we meant to specifically, you know, call some person out or.
Well, I hope I offended somebody tonight.
Oh wow.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
on that part, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But
I mean that
But
shit.
as far as that, no, we're just trying to have fun. We're just, you know, everyone's talking about it. I got kids are rapping and repeating stuff, and I mean, it's just all for fun, you know. If you can't have fun, it's like that. You know,
So
my bad.
we did a torta call. We called out all the tortas all over the world.
Jesus.
And that shit went so viral today. I posted on my way to the damn place. I'm sorry, I just had a damn dog running here. I got scared. I was gonna run for my hood hills. So what's cracking, dope? So we had what was I saying, Chris? I forgot completely.
You said you called all the tortas out.
Oh yeah,
in
so
the
we
world.
posted it, bro. I was on the freeway in Riverside, California, going.
Yeah.
And by the time I got to San Diego, I literally had like 1,300 shares.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that shit was going crazy. Shout out to everybody all over the world spreading it and making it crack, going crazy. And yeah, we out here. Young Dopey is in the building. We're about to get to these questions. What other news did we have before we go into the next questions?
I think that was it. Besides the fact that we were looking for a torta.
We were looking for a torta and it took all day. I don't understand what's the problem. Why is it so hard to get a torta? Why is it so hard to get a torta? Like, help me explain this. Like, help me understand.
Help me understand what.
Hell yeah.
Dopey, why is it hard to get a torta?
He's gonna be in the hot seat in a minute. What up, my boy?
So is it okay to step into the mix or what?
Come on.
Hey. Pretty cool.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Got Young Dopey in the
Man,
building.
it's been a while.
The homie came through. Sit down. Fresh out with the ankle monitor.
Yeah,
The homie Young Dopey is
doing?
in
Pretty
the
cool.
building.
My bad. I have my.
Nah, you're good. Go ahead and let's get them laced up. Put on my bad. Go ahead right there. Get that popping. Let's get them lit up. Let's
man,
get
that's-
lit up. Can we get everything lit up, Crit?
Yeah, I got you right now.
Can't reach everything. So there it is for everybody that's been asking and getting it popping. We got Young Dopey, and I want to announce and highlight that Dopey was our first podcast ever.
Oh
And it popped off, and you're the one that set this shit off. You know what I'm saying? You're the
Yeah,
one
it's
that
a
set
blessing.
The whole thing off. And,
It was a blessing. Was that, brother?
I got that one. Chris. Yeah. And we're on. He's all lit up.
Yep.
All All right, you got any more news, or we're past all that?
No, we're good on the news,
We're all
brother.
good on there. Okay, is he lit up good on his camera? Yeah, he looks solid, right?
Yep.
I look good. Hey,
What up, Dopey?
what's up, man? Hey, now you know what? This time, you know, I brought me a Don Julio bottles, you know, some tequila, because last time I got a lot of people
The Henny, right?
that was judging me because I was drinking some Hennessy last time. I was like, come on, man.
Come on, you can't judge.
Yeah,
Dope.
but you know what? I brought some tequila for y'all. It's a little baby bottle, you know. You must respect the bottle.
Hey,
you know?
it is what it is. You said last time you got a little tipsy, no?
Yeah, man, I drank like 4 bottles. I mean, not 4 bottles. I mean, 4 cups. That shit was woo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Feeling
saying? Like
lovely, huh?
we had a good podcast, man. You know, it was a pleasure, a blessing.
Yeah.
To open up,
Hell
especially for a legend as you, man. You know, like a lot of people actually, like, you know, they brought it up and everything, man. And you know, you opened up a lane for me, and I appreciate the opportunity as the same way that I appreciate you doing the same right now, brother. You know?
You already know it. It had to be, homie. You fresh home. I'm gonna be real. Everybody was asking about you the whole
serious?
time. Everybody noticed the inactivity. And
Okay.
People were on me. What's up with Dopey? What's up with Dopey? What's up with Dopey? I couldn't speak on the situation. It's your business,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So we
man.
just played it out and did our thing. You know, we shot that video and we had
Yeah.
it in the vault.
Yes, sir.
And I released it, and everybody was really asking after that.
Yeah,
Where's Dopey?
man.
Where's Dopey? Where's Dopey? Where's Dopey? Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. At that moment, after a little bit after that, I was like, shit, I don't even know, you know. But
Yeah,
then,
brother.
boom, you pop back up on social media with the hair fresh out, straight to the
Yeah,
ankle
man.
monitor, and I think that was amazing to see you come back and beat that. But something that fucks my brain up
Yes, sir.
is how the fuck they give you $2 million, but they give Donald Trump's podcast only $200,000 bail. My
Is
boy.
it?
That's it, homie. Why? Trump versus Dopey. What the fuck
Yeah,
is going
yeah.
on
Hey,
here?
no, man. You know what? I need Trump as my celly.
Man.
Yeah, man, the bail. Let me take a shot to the bail, man, because that shit was motherfucking headache. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to take this shot for everybody out there, especially for those that know the business. That if I get offline, it's for a serious cause. I do not ever mean to mess up my business with anybody. I got a few people to iron things out with, but like I said in my podcast, the Program Time podcast, that I had a personal family, you know, endeavor going on. And, you know, with everybody out there, I love y'all and I'll make it right. You already know, with 10 times on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So, saludos. And for those that's been patient, just been thinking about where music at and all this, I know y'all feel me right now. I'm coming out with heat. You feel me? So, I ain't playing with that. And shout out to the Bell Bonds.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hey, the bell bonds got chipped off, homie. I was like, damn, homie. I think I chose the wrong career, homie.
Yeah, so the bail bonds, man, like the way it works is it's called bail schedule. You feel me? Unfortunately, due to my record, I'm a 2-striker, bro. You know, so anything that has to do with 2 strikes, they put $1 million just on general principle. Wow. You know, so that's $1 million. Off top, bro. And then the case, and then it comes to your circumstances. Like pretty much like the judge could determine like if you know, are not well in the community or whatever it is, you know. There's something else called a Humphrey motion. A Humphrey motion is for low-income families. That motion in court is to knock down your bail low. But in that motion, it also puts out that if you are a threat to the community, that you are to get no bail. Damn. So that was a big, double-edged sword when me and my attorney chose to go into court because we were fighting just to get bail. Damn. So we did the Humphrey motion to try to knock it down because the low income, we should be able to just represent, like, not low income, but what we do as a career. Like, let's say we made $6,000, $10,000 a month, whatever it was, then they should set my bail as that much.
Oh, I see. Based off income.
Based off income. That's what the Humphrey motion is for. But my lawyer was like, yeah, you know, with a record like yours, we should just fight for bail, period. So that's what we did. You know, we fought for bail and we got bail. But the judge put it on the extreme. It's to her consent, you know, so she put it up there, $2 million. And putting it up there, I just want people out there to know, like, I feel like I could be a voice sometimes. That if you ever have a loved one in there that's stuck in the case, don't be intimidated by numbers. You know, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. If you know, you know. Like if it's better to fight a case out here in the streets than in there. You know.
Yeah, and not a lot of people have the opportunity or the fortune to be able to say that they could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, savings. You know, that you only know the story that you've walked in the shoes, the path that your shoes have taken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one.
And a lot of people don't understand. You know what I mean?
With that type of stuff, like I'm just just being like a testament to what I went through. Is that just so everybody knows, I turned myself in with prepared with the bail bonds, you know. But once she said it at $2 million, my judge, it was just like it became difficult, you know. So I stood in the county jail for a week, you know, and I got comfortable, man. That quick, you know, because the fellas in there rolled out the blue carpet for your boy. And, you know, shout out to everybody, man, that was with me in the county bus, in the courtroom, like in everything, you know, that we were just giving each other, you know, just that spirit, you know, to fight on. And, you know, when I was in the county, man, like I just said, like, okay, well, this is my, not fate, but at the moment, this bail bonds couldn't do it. So what my family and my team members did, they actually went around because they remember my words, you know?
Yeah.
There's a will, there's a way. Like, let's not give up on them. So when I'll call, I'll just like, hey, like, I'm good, you know? I'm with good people, you know? And nah, just so you guys know, when you guys go through bail, they have premiums, you know? Everything's not 10%. You just got to get credit approved, and if you pay, sometimes they have something like an algorithm that if you get approved with certain, you know, co-signers, that sometimes they have a 5% or a 3%, and sometimes they don't need property, they don't need collateral. There's a lot of things that you could reason with them, like ankle monitor and all types of stuff. So don't be intimidated by numbers, you know. It's going to take time. You have to negotiate. It's like anything, buying a car.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I had to think about it like that. Should I get another car or should I get the fuck up out of here?
Yeah.
And that's what I said. Like, you know what? Fuck that other car.
Let's get this new whip. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like financing and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I'm like, nah, hold up.
Yeah.
You know, I saved this money to make this move or whatever. Like, nah. You know, and also, I hate people that judge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was hard. You feel me? Like, don't speak if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the camaradas in there. Not only them, the black race, the white race. Like, I hope I could be a voice to be like, hey, man, you want to hook up with my bail bonds agent? Shit, I got the number, player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got you, man. Like, let me get you through some hard times, you know? And I know once you're in that light of as an entertainer, you're gonna be judged, man. So I'm prepared for the negative and also the positive. It's just, I mean, not too many people could do what I do, you know, or we could do, you know, like, you know, things go down in history like Pac, man. You know, people don't know. Maybe I fucking did a deal with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I did a big deal with a fucking record label. Why don't you ask that question?
Yeah,
you know?
of-
Ain't nobody over here knowing my place. You feel me? Like,
For sure.
shit. Like, but that type of shit goes down in history. So to me, I felt motivated to be like, you know what? My freedom is worth that much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a fight, you know, and I'm going to come out.
And that's something I want to highlight because you came into the fight already like, nah, fuck that. I gotta fight in me.
Yes, sir.
It's like a lot of people that unfortunately get cancer. You got two people. You got the people that will say, nah, I'm gonna fight this shit and they'll fight it all the way.
Yes,
and then some people just say, you know what, I don't want to fight this shit. I got family members that we lost that they said, I'm not down for this fight. And then some people are down. But either way, it's a mentality of how you approach it, right?
Yes.
It's the same thing inside of life. Anything that we approach, just like you approach that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a very, very important thing to never give up. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you didn't do. You said, fuck that, homie. No matter what was facing ahead of me, no matter what's happening, you could beat it. You know what I'm saying? And there's homies that go into the same situation that you had and be like, nah, homie, I'm washed up. I'm fucked. I already got 2 strikes. I don't know how I'm going to pay this shit.
Nah, this fight is personal, man. It got more personal.
Yeah, and I know that. And
it got way more personal than the last time and the last time and the last time. Unfortunately.
Speak on that.
You know, because my father passed, man. You know, and that shit's worth $1 trillion.
Absolutely.
I would have paid every penny. I didn't care, just as long as I'm there and I was there to report. And that's what happened. My father got sick.
Condolences on Saturday.
Thank you, brother. It's just, you know, just so you know, you're talking about cancer and things like that. You know, like it's especially that I didn't know what my father was going through. You know,
Wow.
It's just because I did try to be there for him, but like I underlined on my other podcast, was just, you know, sometimes we just don't want to hurt our family members, you know, and I accept that, and I know how to take that bullet, but I didn't know how the women in my family would take it, and I was mindful for them, so I didn't want to stress them out with my legal issues.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's and people want to judge because like, oh yeah, you're still a little kid and this and that. I don't let that bother me because when you're an entertainer, you know you have to take care of yourself. You have assets, you know, you carry a lot. A lot of people look at you, you know, so
target 24/7.
Yeah, we're a target, man. Definitely, you chose a better word, man. And you know what? Like, if the only one I could gravitate to right now is Boozy, man. He's doing the same thing. Like, he got an ankle monitor just like me, and he was caught right here in San Diego. It's hard being an entertainer, brother.
Yeah,
it's very hard, man. And people don't know the circumstances of my case. But don't judge that, you know? It's not that I was being a kid. I was being grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was taking care of my life. And, you know, I did have bodyguards around me. And that's what it is, you know? And I have the best attorneys in Los Angeles, you know? And they're going to represent me right, you know? So it's just LA watching, watch. You know, just I'm not here making a mockery of the court system or nothing like that. It's just I had to depart a little bit to buy me time so I could be around my father.
That's priceless.
Yeah, like brother. So that money, I was just like, okay. It was hard too, you know, because I had a lot of angels around me, like I said, that helped me, and I won't put their names out there, you know, due to legal, you know, but they didn't know. They just knew something was up with me, just how you knew. I know you knew, Cram. It's just, I know in your head, like something must be going on with my brother Dopey, you know?
For sure.
It's just, that's why, like, I would just watch you from away. Like, I'll be in another state just seeing you, bro, and I was proud of you, man. I was like, fuck. Like, I'm glad I have Criminal in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's somebody that I want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's somebody that gives me hope. You feel me?
That's dope.
That's why when I seen you and King Lil G together, like performing and all that raza in Vegas giving you guys your props, to me, I was like, fuck yeah, man. Yeah. You know where that came from?
Right here.
Most of that came from right here, bro.
Right here, this conversation.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So to me, I was just like, you know what? Even though I'm not getting no recognition of nothing, I know in my heart I was a part of that. So to me, I felt great, brother.
You don't feel like you got recognition from that?
No.
We need to
at that moment.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you were far away.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was gonna say, homie, you bring it up every time.
No, I'm talking about
anytime that conversation comes up, how this all started. It all started with Dopey sitting in that chair, and when King Little G called, and you guys conversated, that changed everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, like me being in a dark place, brother. Just right there, like. You see, sometimes, man, you need to take those hits, you know, to be like, for you to realize if you're really happy for somebody.
Yeah.
And I was, bro. I was like, look at my boy. Like, hell yeah. I was like, man, I want to be like that one day. I want to have my wife next to me. And, you know, like I had a lot of women, girlfriends, like lady friends, you know, also speak up on you to be like, man, you know, like that is something true right there, that you had your wife next to you taking pictures. That's huge, bro. You know, everybody, you know, like always wants to talk about like these girls, like, and being these big players and shit like that. But you setting a whole different tone, brother. You know?
Appreciate that, Holmes. We trying to just do some shit that feels true and what's real to us. You know what I mean? I never been on some fake shit. And this is the way we move. Like, my family helps me move. My wife helps push everything that we do. And I feel like I'd be fake doing anything else, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah.
And I like to be the artist that gets millions of views because of my music, not because there's a hyena on the thumbnail, you know? No disrespect to no other artists, because I know a lot of people do that. But I like to have my shit play because of music, not because they're watching other people's shit or just because something baited them in, you know what I mean? So
I feel, yeah. Kind of like, what's that called? Like clickbait.
like
shit.
clickbait, huh?
Yeah, hclickbait and shit. Yeah, I feel you.
Those
bro.
hyenas weren't with you in the studio recording on that mic with all that ass and all that
Well,
that you're putting
Drake
out
said,
there, you know?
Drake said that you wasn't with me when I was shooting at the gym.
Right? Yeah. I think he was referring to Steph Curry, right?
I
That's what they
guess,
said, yeah.
I don't know. You know, shit, you know, I'm just,
Yeah, nah, but that's crazy, home. So I want to ask you a question.
yeah.
What's it like for Young Dopey in 2023 being locked up? Because there's a big difference. I know we've been busted our whole lives, right?
Yes, sir.
But there's a big difference. I know for a fact, I ain't been busted for years now. But I know that the energy is going to be a lot different than back then. Like, if I walk in the county now, it's going to be a different recognition, different type of love. What is it like for Dopey when you walk into them? Give the fans a visual.
Hey, could I move this?
You could do whatever you want. This is your casa, homie.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I'm just like, I already trying to get a little comfortable. How do I feel like going in the county jail? Unfortunately, you know, like, first I say unfortunately is because I feel like, you know, when you've been through there, you don't feel no, you're numb to it. Like, you're no longer like afraid. You're no longer like worried, you know? It's just like, you know what to expect. If something was to come from this way, you know to block it. If something was ahead of you. So it's like, I know a lot of people would say sad to say, but let's say fortunate to say that that's like my second home. So I knew everywhere deputies would come up to me and they'll give me that respect. You know, like I've mentioned plenty times, I've been through riots with them. I'll be in high power because of them, you know? So it's not because they look at me like, oh yeah, I'm a scumbag, like they're gonna fuck me up or nothing like that. They're just like, oh yeah, you're that guy. And this and that. So they kind of be like, okay, so you've been through this before. And also the camaradas know that. And then the other races, they pay attention to how the camaradas greet me. So it's love all around. So to be in a fucked up position, excuse my French, but to me, I was just like, wow, LA got love. You know, no matter what, in a fucked up situation, they show love. I mean, I had like camaradas like from Eastside Longo, and we're enemies, you know, full throttle in Long Beach, but we're just right there like, hey, D. You know, the homie Diablo, shout out to Diablo. You know, I had homies from my neighborhood and Crips, Bloods, all around, just showing that respect. So, yeah, unfortunately, like I would say, you know, for somebody that hasn't been in it, it'll be like, man, like, you too grown for that. I get it. But being in that situation, if people are greeting you, making sure that you're all right, trustees that are handing out, like, your clothes or were actually homies that will, from like Wilmington, to be like, hey, Dopey, I heard you had those homies in the studio with you. I'm like, yeah. They're like, baby boy, here goes these firme-ass oranges. Or, you know, like, hey, man, just make sure that you clean. And so to me, I'm like, all right. So, like I said, that blue carpet was rolled out. But the other thing, too, is I see a lot of youngins. And then it reminds me of when I was young. to be like, damn.
Turned up too, huh?
Yeah, to be like, man, if I could holler at them, if I had a chance to holler at them, I would. And I do want to take the time maybe later on to talk about what we got going on, you know, as far as in the rap game and the influence that we have. I definitely think that there's been a lot of wrong and right, you know, like of the little homies we have, you know. So that's something I came prepared to talk about, you know, because there's a lot of young homies that are in the game right now, sureños, or not even that, Southsiders, just young Mexicanos, Latinos that are in the game, man. I don't think they being led correctly, man.
Yeah,
they're being fucking, they're getting hurt, you know. They're getting thrown in the gutter, and it's not because we don't want to help them. Sometimes I just think they being influenced by the wrong politics or something. And you know, I don't like talking about politics, but I think they need to hear that they have a voice, they have somebody that they could come to, you know, before they end up getting in that wreck, you know? Like, we right here for them. You know?
I think a lot of youngsters these days have the reckless mentality. And I think that's their mentality. Like, I ain't listening to nobody. I'm going against the grain. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody gonna tell me shit. That's not really a good way to move in life, period. You're not gonna be successful in anything you do in life like that. So that's it's as simple as that.
Yeah, man, but you gotta be in that, you know, I just think we're hopping from one conversation to the next, brother. You know, so there's where, like, you know, the county jail, man, like there's same old faces, same old heads, and it's just all love. And to me, I felt good about that, you know. I say unfortunately for those that don't know that life, you know.
Yeah.
But fortunately for those that know that life, hey, camaradas, gracias for.
The vest won't work cause we aiming at your head.
Not residents, we represent the west side. Usual suspects, so what's next? Just let's ride.
Usual suspects, player this the West.
I'm gonna take this hat off.
Nah, you're good. Make yourself comfortable. All right, we back live. So the question was, my apologies about the Wi-Fi connection in here, but if Trump was your celly, homie, if he pulled up, what would be the first thing Dopey schools him on?
I would have schooled him. I just tell him, hey, homie, you came in with some dope.
Yeah. Got some feria, homie. That's right. There you go. And you know he would have it too, huh?
No. I'd just be like, hey, homie, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, I fucking with you.
Nah, that's fine.
I'd just be like, nah, hey, shit. What I'll do is just grab his bedroll and greet him and let him know that, hey, you know, this is where I live at, and you know, I'm a sureño, and you have my backing, and we're gonna have to get at the white man, and then they're gonna come holler at you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say.
Straight up.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, you're keeping it 1,000.
Yeah,
no
that's straight up like,
Trump.
hey, Trump, like,
Yeah.
but don't get me wrong, like, okay, if he tends to, hey, you know, gets on the phone, it depends on what floor you land in. Because if he's in high power, he ain't gonna be my celly.
Nah.
But because we're walk-alongs, right? But if he lands in the 2000 with me, it depends where we're at. Like, we have phones in the cell.
Yeah.
So we had a phone in the cell. You know, I probably ask, you know, baby girl to come and put some fatty on my books, but I'll be like, you know what, man, I got Trump right here, so
straight up,
I ain't gotta worry about nothing.
You're straight. You're straight. All the way.
We getting
straight.
packages and everything, and we gonna have all the homies
People
come
gonna eat real good.
The whole theater is gonna eat good. You know what I'm
Right. So I want to switch it up, and I want to ask you on some serious shit now.
Is it?
So the moment that that it became reality was obviously right here. We had that conversation about, you know, you and King Little G had a conversation, and me and him hollered, and then he came in and did the interview, and then we spoke about unity within the game. He spoke about wanting to have Drummer Boy, be back in touch with Drummer Boy. We got Drummer Boy involved, and then we created this track, Gangsta Function, right?
Yes, sir.
What was your input? What was your idea? What did you think when you got approached to be on the song? Like what? That it's a big moment. Like I want to know your opinion and what you thought. Like, what was the feelings that went through you? Like when the song was going down.
Man, somebody like me like dissects things like very, very, very like when I talk to somebody, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and I don't do it to judge, you know. I just
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it for myself, you know. And when G hit me up, it was like, hey, let's hop on this track. To me, he never told me that you, Mr. Shadow, or Drummer Boy were gonna hop on this song.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
So to me, I was just like, all right, hell yeah. Like, you know what? Let's do it, bro. You know, it's not about money. It's not nothing about that. Like, shit, you know, let's make this shit happen.
Yeah.
But when I shirt said that I'm gonna hop on this shit, I'm still be young Dopey. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, hey, I'm gonna have to, you know, gas on this shit. But I was actually, my dogs are still very small.
Yeah.
So as soon as he shot me the beat, it took me like about 8 minutes to write my verse. Quick. It was just one of those times. It's kind of like Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Play it, it's the West.
Quick.
The West won't work because we aiming at your head.
Yeah.
That shit was like 5 minutes.
Automatic.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so it was just one of those where I was right there. I had my dogs in the cages because I had a condo at that time, so I didn't have a place for them to like. I was like in a different floor, so I was just like, man, put them in here with the so they could pee in the dog pads.
Yeah.
And then I just was right there getting my little two-step on. Two-step. Slide like this. Do the E-walk, I do mine like this. Hey, so when I started doing that, I was literally right there, like changing my. But now I type on my phone, so I don't write. So, but yeah, once I seen that, oh yeah, everyone else was jumping on it. Oh, bro, I was blessed, brother. You know, I was like, to be with these legends. Oh man, especially you and Mr. Shadow. To me, I was all like, man, that's a pleasure. Especially, you know, like I don't really know Drumming Boy, but like being able to be in the song with a camarada, you know, like I'm very good friends with his homeboy Happy from Happy Town and all that. Like to me, it's just it's a pleasure to work with, to add somebody else, you know, like that I work with. You feel me?
Yeah.
So to me, I was just like, hell yeah. I know he's very talented. And then Little G is just like, oh shit, this shit's it turned out to be bigger than I thought.
Huge.
Yeah.
The song started trending right away.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. I was
The shit started trending right away. The shit was doing like 1 million views just off the thumbnail.
How do you feel about that, Krim? If you don't
I
mind
feel
me
the
asking.
video needs to come.
Oh yeah, man.
The full video needs to come.
Okay, so when I was on the run,
Yeah.
I seen G,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't. He knew something was wrong. He's like, hey, bro, you good?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm good, brother. You know, he just barely came back off tour.
Yeah.
And I told him like, hey, bro, because I was in the hood. So, you know, G did a round in the neighborhood and he see me. I know he wasn't expecting to see me.
Yeah.
So, and then I told him like, hey, homie, I was thinking about doing the video right here. And it was a ghetto ass spot where I was at. And then he was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I seen that you did that with Drummer Boy alone. So I kind of let him know, like, I'm like, hey, homie,
Yeah.
like, I'm ready. Hey, dog, get a videographer over here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about just calling Criminal right now, and we shoot that shit right now.
And go, what? I'll be right there, homie. What's up, Wes?
Hey, but Crim, all everything I love, bro, I was like, I have a sense of humor through rough times, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man, but it's just me, and then Lil G started laughing, and he's all like, for sure, bro, for sure. He seen a Lolo back there. It looked like it was about to fall apart.
Yeah.
But I was just like, hey, baby, you know, like, let's make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we're chopping it up with each other when we're on the road.
Yeah.
And he was like, he wanted to shoot it, but he was like, you know, dopey situation and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now that this is, you know, getting more cleared up, I feel like it's probably more realistic now. So
Of course,
we're gonna have to plant that seed. G was cracking, fool. I'm gonna have to hit him up and tell him it's time to go.
Yeah. Oh, no, G, hey, man, me and G was FaceTiming yesterday, like, for an hour.
Yeah. Hell
Just
yeah.
having a staring contest, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just right there, like,
That's right.
Yeah, nah, that's my boy. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
We were just ironing things out. You feel me? More and more and more and more deeper because we so, you know, when you brothers, it's just like sometimes, man, there was women between us. Sometimes there was other things between us, man, like rumors, all types of shit, you know. That is you know, sometimes, you know, he's a big icon in the culture, you know, and he was just like, damn, bro, like, I didn't want you to do all that time. I didn't want you to live that life. I didn't want you, but I told him, hey, Lil G, don't be hurt because I lived that life. I'm proud of that life, bro. Because all those brothers that needed me when I was in county jail and penitentiary or whatever struggle it is helping somebody, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so I just told him, like, please, like, we're just the best of both worlds, brother. You know, so maybe one day we could unite. And those personal talks are the greatest with me, man. Because if I could have those personal talks with Criminal, I could damn sure have it with Lil G. Maybe one day, you know, like have it with other icons in this game, man. You know, because you guys are those pillars for us, man. We look up to y'all, you know, everything y'all do, you know. So that's why, like, to me, I just feel like poking somebody's brain, man, the knowledge I can gain from you guys is what I look forward to, brother.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Well, we made history together on that song. Whether we all knew it or not, that's exactly what happened. So I'm proud that we all did it together, and I feel honored that I'm honored with you legends, because I consider you a legend out here. I consider Shadow, I consider Drummer Boy and King Little G legends. We're all killing it for our culture and doing our thing.
Most
we all
definitely.
have our own pockets that we just squeeze this shit till they can't breathe no more. So I'm proud of that shit. And
Hell
all
yeah.
together, we're a force that can't be fucked with, and that song proves it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
man.
been trending for like 2 months now, 3 months, or however long it's been out.
I was like, cause I told Lil G too, like, man, I felt like I went hard on me, Spencer.
Yeah. Yeah, hey,
You know,
you have to, right?
Hey, so that's why I was just like, and then he was like, yeah, man, it was like a cipher.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
what he told me too.
To me, I was wondering, like, how come nobody else try to just get on that beat? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
What you mean, fool? I wasn't on the beat.
No. I'm talking about like not you. I'm talking about like other, like people from like other sections or whatever. Just try to be like, man, I could top these fools.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like
Like
making
a
a
site.
trending thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
y'all,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a damn good idea. Fool.
Like I'm just trying to call people out.
Like
you
make
know?
it a challenge.
Yeah, like a challenge.
Damn, that's a good
Hold on,
idea.
Hey, oh man, I'm sorry. It's just come on interview. Spencer.
Nah, you good. Take your time.
Sorry about that, brother. Said I'm gonna interview probably take like an hour. Okay, then you call
Yeah.
back after. I'm sorry, brother.
Nah, you good, big dog.
So, yeah, man. Like to me, I was just like, man, I do invite other artists to just try to get a little snippet and see if they can fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there it is there. Young Dopey just called out the game in a respectful way.
Yeah,
Step
in the
your
most
bars
respectful
up.
way.
Step your bars up and bring them out here. You know what I mean? Let's see what it is. With that being said, we're speaking on the state of the rap game now. And obviously we come from the Latin rap side, Chicano rap. What is your thoughts in vision of Chicano rap right now? Because I have mine and I want to know what you think. Like, do you feel like it's bubbling? Do you feel like we're in a good position? Do you feel like people are turning each other down? Do you feel like it's about to blow up? Like, what's Dopey's point of view of this whole game?
Chicano rap, man. I do think that that the moves that we done made this year, you know, like it's huge. You know, like we went from a thought to talking about it to doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we went from there to there, from, you know, imagine what we could do, you know, just and that's just you and
That's one work, cause we aiming at your
Our
head.
residents, we represent the west side. Usual suspects, so what's next? Just let's ride.
Usual suspects. Player this the West. The vest won't work, cause we aiming at your
Mr.
head.
Criminal, Young Dopey on the tag team. These fools that fell asleep and woke up from a bedroom. From the west, we them usual suspects. Grew up with convicts, gangbangers and roughnecks. Stacking hustle, making that money like Daily the subject. In the back of the homies, wiggle strapped up, ready to butt.
yeah, bro, yeah, man. So the Wi-Fi, huh?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I upgraded to AT&T's 1,000 gigs a second. It's supposed to be like the fastest internet.
Well, look
And
right
we having
here.
problems. Yeah.
I got the best. I got the best Wi-Fi.
That's what's going on.
Hey, you guys could.
That's what's going on.
You guys could.
Wi-Fi.
Hey, you guys could connect to this Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to connect to the homie Dopey.
Hey, so this shit stopped cutting off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Them J's is hard as fuck.
Thank you, bro.
What are those? Sephora?
I don't.
Sephora, them motherfuckers are hard with the Carolina Blue.
Thank you, bro. You got it. You got it. Take it.
Now we're talking about the state of Chicano rap, and you were talking about the features, bones, and all that.
Yeah, no, like just having our connections and everything that we did. I started seeing a little more than what was happening before.
Yeah.
Definitely that. You know, I don't know if it's just all of wisdom or matureness, but here we are with the new wave. You know what I'm saying? That's doing their thing. Yeah, they're gonna be on that stubborn tip, and I am, man. I got a lot of things going on, like with a lot of young bucks, and I look forward to it because, to me, I still feel like shit. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like you fools think like y'all got it cracking. Like, put me on the mic. I'll fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that they see that, you know, that networking and being open-minded is huge, man. You know, I understand that maybe like your next door neighbor beefing it, like it's kind of hard, but reach out, man. Reach out and start networking, get at everybody, because the internet gives you that big opportunity to do so nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do it, man.
And it's easy. All you got to do is put your pride down a little bit.
Exactly. You heard that from Criminal himself, you know?
I put down my pride a lot.
Yeah.
You have to, Holmes. It's the only way to grow. Like if you don't think past your mental blocks in the walls that your brain puts up for yourself, you'll never grow past that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important. And I like having camaradas like you right back. I'm blessed to have homies like you in my life as well, because seeing your sample, the way that you walk through life with your strength and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you view life, it's amazing, huh? So it makes me think, like, when I go through my days, we all have our ups and downs, right?
Yeah.
It makes me think like, damn, Dopey pushed through that shit. I could push through this shit. Like, and along with a lot of my homies too, you know, like all our stories combined is an incredible victory. And you're part of it too, homie. So shit, it's amazing. When we speak about this, and we're speaking of the Chicano rap state, there were some people that were getting pretty hot. One of them, I want to ask your opinion. He was actually doing pretty good, and I interviewed him here, and it got very controversial. Chito Ranas, he was a dude that was starting to get pretty hot. You were in county. Did you, by any chance, run into him or any of the people that ran into him when you were in jail?
Well, before you moved along, I did want to take the opportunity to touch on how since I was going to the younger ones,
yeah.
you feel me? And then it will go to Chito.
I got you.
You know, sometimes it's best not to talk about it, but it comes down to if you're talking about Chicano rap, you know, I understand that people label us that, you know, but we're hip hop in general, but Chicano rap, you know what I'm saying? They want to put us there, whatever you want to call it. As far as us Latinos in Southern California, you know, no disrespect to Northern Cali, no disrespect to Texas, Chicago, the big, you know, all the big ones, you know, that are doing their thing, New York, none of that. But everything that we got going on over here, you feel me? We are those people, you know? Like in either, I think we have choices to lead by example or, you know, just not care.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm gonna use like a good friend of mine, you know, and I don't mean to put him out there, but he is a very talented artist, you know, and I appreciate his neighborhood, him, his homeboys, everything that they open up to me, you know. But we have a lot of young barrios out here, a lot of young gentlemen, you know, and the system has taken a lot of older people away, you know? So sometimes I be recording videos in different neighborhoods, and like they see that I'm very observant, you know, and they see my bodyguards, they see people, and I just be like, hey man, like shooters come from here, shooters come from there, you know, like I have to be very vigilant and aware of my life and aware of my team's life and of theirs too. So just being there, sometimes we have conversations, and they and this goes out to my boy Big E-Rock from Oxnard. You know, he's from Lemonwood, Chiques. He invited me into his turf, and just talking about him, like just trying to speak some knowledge to them. They even told me like, yeah, man, like we don't really have people that talk to us like that, you know. So that like little do they know that they teaching me something that I'm trying to let the younger generation know too. If we out here in the trenches and in the neighborhoods, and then they're just like, man, we haven't heard it. I could only imagine how lost this young generation in the rap game is, you know? Like, my sympathies to some of them, you know, because some of them are walking right. They do have camaradas that are telling them certain things. Some little homies don't know better. And I think that's bad for us, you know?
Straight up.
So, you know, this goes out to all the younger generation out there. And unfortunately, I ain't never liked talking about this guy, Swifty Blue.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, but just to talk some few words about him, I'm going to use him as a example to be like, hey, I ain't never had no issues with that guy. He was always very, very, you know, gentleman-like with me. You know, I know he liked my music and he wanted me to work with him. Mm-hmm. But I just think that he got guided incorrectly, you know, and I just seen that other rap genres or whatever it was, I don't know if it was, I'm not trying to put the shade on the black culture or on the other cultures, but I think sometimes people feed into what the other politics are doing, you know?
Yeah.
As far as what we do, like we move different. Southern California, you know, and they need to know that. This younger generation really needs to know that there ain't no way in hell or in heaven that you're gonna be out here waving around your pistols thinking that that's popping and thinking that you ain't gonna go do some jail time. You're gonna go to jail, and when you go to jail, you ain't gonna run black resident because the blacks ain't gonna care about you. You're gonna run Southside. And when you run up in there, when you run Southside, you have to run our politics. So you ain't never gonna be out here telling me that you waving pistols and then you get caught up and then say that you ain't a part of us.
Wow.
Then what are you gonna be? What are you gonna be, a PC? Oh, and you know, and like I said, man, I don't like taking shots at other things, but PCs, all of that, it don't matter. PCs are only people that moved along that didn't believe our politics, that started another political form in the SNY yards.
Straight up.
And then they still run politics in those yards.
Within themselves.
So that's the thing. Like, these youngsters, I feel like if Swifty Blue had a little bit more guidance, because I know a lot of righteous camaradas from Eastside Paramount. I just seen one of them
Shout
in
out
the
to my
county
homie
jail.
Big Santos from OG PBZ before it was Eastside Paramount.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been over there with some, I just seen my boy Lil Toro from Eastside Paramount again. Send my love to him, man. Big hug, brother. You know, he right there on Denver Road, 22-2400. You know, offered if I was okay. Same thing. And that's the thing, man. Like, you know, I just think he was misguided, man. You know, whatever it was, maybe it was just the internet, the fame.
Yeah.
Oh, but like, hey, man, you ain't supposed to be conducting yourself like that. Because, you know, I mean, you could start trending and all that shit, but if you start, like, barking up the wrong tree and doing things that are unforgivable, you know, sometimes I felt like I wanted to get involved, you know? Mm-hmm. I wanted to get in there and be like, what's up with him, man? He's lost, you know? Mm-hmm. And this is why I don't want to, like, disrespect him. But to me, it's just like, he should have woke up, you know? And then two, seeing people around him is just people that I know ain't tapped in. Why ain't they tapped in? Because they're tapped into Instagram,
Yeah, for sure.
but they're not tapped in the
So
streets.
what's really going on?
And there's a lot of people that I thought were so-called active that they're over here doing videos with this individual. You know, like, come on, man. Like, I know you ain't tapped in, so something wrong with you, man.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the thing. Like, Southern California, we run as a unit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna speak on something real quick without cutting you off. And these people have no excuses because they have camaradas like me sending messages, showing love. Like, hey, homie, you might not be knowing what's going on around here, but this might not be a good look for what you're doing.
Yeah.
You might want to stand a little bit away from that person, right? Motherfuckers don't care. For the views and for what's cracking, it's like, nah, I ride with who I ride with type shit.
Well, you representing your hood wrong.
Yeah.
You making your hood look wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and everything. So I know this might hit a nerve for some people.
Yeah.
You know, and I really don't care, you know. But my whole thing is just I'm just telling the truth. You know? Like people lead on to that shenanigans.
For sure.
And to me, that's what I'm trying to address. Like, hey, it's okay, man. If you was confused and you didn't know, that's fine. But you could call some people, you know? You could call me. You could check in with some good homies. And then just know, like, look, man. And it's not all false ass fucking propaganda, man, that all these channels do. There's PC channels trying to talk about our politics. PC channels trying to talk about what we do. Other races trying to talk about what we do. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Look, we should put we should assist and help out all this younger generation to be like, look, man, don't get in a wreck, bro. Because we are we are the strongest program in Southern California. So why would you ever try to go against it? You know, so that's why all these youngsters, man, like I fuck with a certain chosen few, you know. KB, Lil Yogi, you know, I know Lil Weirdo, you know, like that. Like I said, man, he reminds me of my little nephew. We done a song, you know what I'm saying? It's just I want the little homies to, if they ever get locked up, to like, hey man, we got you. All that false propaganda, that taxes and all that shit, that's bullshit, man. We don't get in people's pockets. We don't care about that shit. My whole thing is that why do people do that? It's just they always want to talk about us. It's just like, nah, I just think we need to make a stand and lead our little youngsters down the right path. If they're over there rapping and shit, yeah, y'all want to fucking float around pistols, do what the fuck you got to do. That's cool, man. All right. Like, I'm not gonna, it's just the thing is, don't bark up the wrong tree. Don't disrespect people. Like, hey, man, don't do things that are unforgivable and don't think that you bigger than it. Don't ever think you bigger than the program. And that's the thing, man. Stop trying to believe that, okay, if Tekashi did it, or if some other dude that ain't never done time, or if some other dude that ain't never done this and that. Like, look, pay attention to the ones that have actually walked down that lane, man. We don't want to hurt our youth, man. There's some that has got hurt behind this shit. And I grieve for their family, you know, to be like, fuck. Because we've had personal conversations, criminal, to be like, look, man, I don't want that for these young homies, bro.
Straight up.
You know, and that's the thing, man. Like, and I didn't want that for Swifty, and I don't want that for everybody along that. So seeing Chito next to him is just like, I just think he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Because I dissect things. And I'm just like, okay, he came from this barrio. They might just have nothing but little youngsters around there at the time. And most barrios have that. It's nothing but little youngsters. They don't have older homies pulling up, checking up on them. So it's, you know, for what I with Chito Ranas, I was only in there for a week. And when I usually go in there, I go inside high power, bro. Yeah. So he ain't gonna be around me.
I got you. Different level.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, you know, do I have anything against him? I don't. You know, I think he's a very talented artist. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope that it doesn't hurt him being around certain people that he shouldn't be around.
For sure. And when I asked about him, I asked for a reason. There was a method to my madness. It wasn't to stir up anything like that. Obviously, you have your feelings, and you have the right to get it off your chest. And I feel like I agree with a lot of what you say, right? But I brought it up for a reason because when I spoke earlier and said that you represent strength, you represent someone that's gonna stand through it and go through it and understand what you're facing, understand the life you signed up for, understand what comes along with this shit. And a lot of people had their opinion on his point of view because he was on my podcast as well. He had the completely opposite side of it. He had the wanting to give up. I'm done with this life. I don't give a fuck if I die anymore. I'm through with this shit. Everybody gave up on me type shit. So that's why I asked if you possibly ran into anybody that knew him, because I wanted to hear if he was still having that energy, like he just don't give a fuck, you know, because it changes, homie. At the end of the day, you might have that feeling on the streets when you're going through something, but you can't be displaying weakness like that when you're walking in these type of situations, because motherfuckers will get eat up. So I just wanted to know, homie, honestly, from both point of views, because the people saw that, the fans saw that, and people were tearing him up, homie. People were like calling him a crybaby, all this shit, and I'm like, damn, like, there's two sides to every story, right? Like, the homie's going through some shit. He lost his brother. He's fucking going through a lot. He had to move different sides. But some people don't give a fuck, you know? They look at it how they look at it. So I just wanted to know if, you know, you ran into anybody that, if you heard anything about him having that type of energy, and that was about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Talking about that, probably the first week that I left, I lied to some of my people and told them that I needed a ride to a certain casino. But that's when they knew too, like something wrong, you know? But I told them, like, I'm gonna have a group come pick me up here. And then, man, like they went far and beyond to be like, damn, like you must be in a fucked up situation if you driving this direction. So they got tired. So when I was driving, I was all like, damn, like I see a post from Criminal, and it wasn't through my phone. Like I had like one of those burner phones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it was the Chito Rana's interview.
Oh shit.
So I was very like, okay, you know, like I'm driving through certain trenches right now, like to get to another state. Like I wonder what's popping on the internet right now. Like I can't just seclude my mind from that, you know? But then I heard it. And don't get me wrong, the first 10 minutes, I was like, wow, this fool's having like a mental breakdown on camera.
He did, for sure. 100%.
Hey, I can see your face. You're all like, oh shit.
I was
I was even telling people like, God, look, Criminal. Like, God damn.
Yeah.
Hey, but to me, it was just like, you know, all the snippets that I would see, because I would tell homies, homegirls, like, hey, pull out your internet, because I wouldn't, like, to me, I leave no trace, like, when I leave. So once I seen the little snippets, it was like them talking down on him. But me seeing everything he went through, like me actually, because I seen the whole video, I was like, damn, he has some points, you know, about his life. I get it. He was just very like, you know, he was open to it to the bone.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so I just think that, yeah, you know, as far as my opinion, are we supposed to conduct ourselves like that? Of course not, you know, but I hope it did well for his sanity. You know what I'm saying? If who am I to judge him losing his brother, or maybe nobody looking out for him when he was in a penitentiary?
Sure.
Like, to me, I'm just like, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think that he was speaking up for a lot of inner, like, good homies. But that's the thing, like, I'm not bred from that generation, you feel me?
Yeah.
I know you're not either, so, like, a lot of homies don't get down like that. And for him to do it, something different, you know, it is different.
Yeah.
It's different, bro.
For sure.
You know, and a lot of people gravitated to him, and I can't say it's right or wrong, because he wasn't disrespecting the program, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all he was doing was making himself a show, you know? Like, I don't know if you ever heard that oldie, the sideshow.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's one of my favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here comes the person with the broken heart.
Yeah.
Here comes like that's all he was doing. He was displaying his inner emotions. I just think that that's harmful. That could be very, very like a lot of people could see him vulnerable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the show goes on because you're just another entertainment. Like, are people gonna care about your sanity?
It seemed like not really, huh? So honestly, it seemed like more people just want to dissect it, pick it apart, and clown them, you know? And I don't agree with that because I think homies like that should be uplifted, like you said, got it right. Like I could have definitely, like people were like, oh, criminal, doing this for clickbait. Homie, you don't understand. If I had a malicious heart and I just wanted views, homie, I could have picked that interview apart. Gotcha. I could have hit all kinds of questions. But I didn't, homie. I let the homie vent. I tried to be there for him, and that was it. Because I felt like as an older homie to him, that was our relationship anyways. We already had conversations before where I tapped in like years ago and was just like, hey, homie, your shit's on fire. And he's like, dog, I want to quit this shit. Fuck rap, you know? I'm like, nah, homie, keep going. So that was already our kind of relationship already. Like, we already had that type of, like, older homie giving him props and then him wanting to give up and being like, nah, homie, keep going, keep doing like this. Put your fucking foot on the gas. And that was even though, despite back then, I wasn't getting along with that other cat. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like we all have our struggles. And being celebrities, as we speak of, or public figures, not only do we have that target on our back from having to watch and protect ourselves to go home to our families, but just motherfuckers talking. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody's gonna pick apart everything. Just like I seen a haters podcast, straight up, was talking all kinds of crazy shit like about your situation, and I'm like, damn, homie, like the homie don't know what the homie's going through. Like for him to sit there and speak about it with so much passion and anger, like it was distasteful for him, and like he was upset. I'm like, damn, you don't even know the homie like that to be speaking on it. Like, why does it bother another man so much? You know what I mean?
Like first, like I did about Chito, man. Like I do want to, clarify, man, that I do think that a lot of people have different ways to express themselves. Yeah, you feel me? So I just did a podcast like that. Yeah, where I'm discussing mental health. You feel me? Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of camaradas have a lot of they will judge. But that's something that I'm just deep like that. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, man, some people ain't in the right place. And us as men, we have to be a little more like firm. So I'm trying to like let the homies know, or let any man know, like, hey, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit got rough for me, even though I was taught to be fucking just a rock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as far as the hater world, man, like I seen that, and I show no judgment to that man. Yeah. Because I like his personality. You feel me?
I do too.
He's very I fuck with like there's some homies.
But I don't agree with everything he says, obviously.
There's some homies that are very blunt and they're gonna have their opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's something too that us as artists have to be open of, that we have. We're entertainers, so we have our business out there, and we have those that react to it. So I can't really be mad at somebody that don't know and is naive to, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, have I asked about who he is and all this stuff? Oh yeah, best believe that. Yeah. And to me, I just be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? He got his little hustle going on, and he got to run his numbers up. Everything is about clickbait. And you see, I understand those things. So to me, we living in a different era.
It's a way different era.
So to me, it's just like, all right, do your thing. Like, like would I split, like, something with you one day? Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's certain people that I like to mingle with. I don't know, like shit, like I don't like getting addressed like that. Sometimes there be some homies that be calling me like, why this and why that, and woo, and I'll be like, watch your tone, bro. Yeah. That's just the way I am. Because if somebody got loud with me in the neighborhood, I'll fucking clock his ass.
For sure.
And we fading. So that's the thing. Like, if you could run a fade, run it, you know? But if you could talk to me, like, talk to me gentleman-like, man, because I was just raised differently, bro.
For sure.
This is why I'm always very respectful. Because anything that I would say in the penitentiary or in the county jail or anything is going to represent the whole raza. So I have to be diplomatic and I have to be understanding. You know, I have to be that mediator at times. So to me, it doesn't hurt me, you know? Like, to me, I just be like, oh, cool. You know, somebody acknowledge me and recognize me. And if they have their opinion, hey, you know, go at it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Do your homework about me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, at least, and I don't feel like there's ever disrespect.
Nah, he takes it to the level where it's right before it. Like, it'll get under your skin. You'll be like, this motherfucker. And it's like, all right, I can't be mad at him.
Oh, no, you know, the first time I watched it, we actually came from a party. It was like me and my 3 homegirls. And we were all like, we watched like 5 minutes and then we were all drinking, having a good ass time.
Yeah.
And then we was like, oh shit, like, hey, this fool don't even understand, you know? So but if he was right here having a drink with me, like, yeah, that would be a whole different thing. So the internet creates that, you know what I'm saying?
Safety.
Yeah.
Where you can speak your mind without
like,
being
hey,
in your
man, go
bubble,
ahead.
yeah.
You know, like, hey, but regardless, like, would I have a drink with him? Hell yeah.
Yeah, for
You know, I heard a lot of different people speak down on my talent or things like that. And to me, I just be like, man, go ahead.
Serio? I hear the opposite, homie.
No,
You're one of the most respected rappers in this game, homie. That I know of, period. When people ever speak your name, I hear nothing but respect.
But I would want them to be like, cause to me, it's like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I am mindful to their opinion.
Hell yeah.
So I need to hear that sometimes.
It's very
important. Like, so to me, it's just like, tell me, bro, like, okay, am I doing too much of this, too much of that? Like, same thing like with my baby mom. Like, and shout out to her today, because it's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby mama.
Shit,
oh,
my
shit.
bad. Too damn close to this. My bad.
Is it?
Broke my mic for baby mama's birthday. Let's go.
Hey, nah, but you knew, man. That's all. Like, man, today I'm trying to handle, you know, baby mama's birthday. You know, like have a good time with my son and her. But she's like my biggest critic. You know, I'm pretty sure your wife is too. Like, hey, what you think? So sometimes I play the song, and she be like, "Why does your shit always gotta sound like aggressive and you this and that? Like you." I'm like, so what do you want me to do? Sing?
Yeah.
And she be like, yeah, do something. I'm just like, damn. But, you know, like, so sometimes I be in the studio. So last time, me and Critical, before I went on the run, I was over here singing.
Yeah.
But on some gangbang shit, though.
Got it. Yeah. Women will bring out the best of you, dog.
Yeah.
If you got the right girl in the corner. You know?
So sometimes it's just like, all right.
You might not be comfortable with the way that they bring it out of us, but they'll bring it out of us.
Yeah, of course. No, it's just, it's a different, you know, it's a different us, man, you know. But yeah, brother, like, you know, that's when I told him, like, hey, man, does this sound cool? What's that song?
Let me find out that was what Chris Brown was singing last night at 50 Cent's concert. Yo, Dopey's lyrics and shit.
Very hard to walk in my shoes. But this the gang. I don't know.
He said that though.
Hell yeah. Still banging on
I forgot, yeah.
You got it, right?
I was talking about my mama. And then I was just like, sorry, mama, but this the gang. You know,
oh,
like,
shit. That's some real shit.
Yeah. I forgot what the song was called, man. But, you know, I was right here singing and shit. Like, all right. And sure enough, my boy Gangsta Wish told me too. Like, hey, man, that sound different.
It's good to sound different. Sometimes.
Hell yeah, shit, where my other phone at? Hey, you got my other phone?
Yeah, play some shit. Let's get an exclusive.
Yeah, you don't mind, or you don't want to pull it up right there?
Come on, let's go. What, you want me to put it on the thing? Let me put it on the, hold up, watch this. Watch this. If you guys want to hear an exclusive Young Dopey track, blow up the comment section with some fire emojis. That's what I want to see. We ain't giving this for free. We need the support, and we need you guys to go follow his page, Young Dopey, on YouTube. Give him a subscribe. He's got dope ass videos, millions of views. Homie's got 6 Block Records popping off, and we have this collaboration brothership deal with Crime Family going through, and I'm proud to be a part of it. As we said we were gonna do, flag our flags proudly next to each other, and I'm proud to do it. Got it now?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so you want me to play it?
Nah, I'm pulling that shit up right now. Hold up.
Oh, I
I'm gonna
said
put it on this.
hard to walk in my shoes.
All right, hold up. Watch this. So Mr. Criminal got all the exclusives. That's one thing about being in my position I love. As a fan of the game, I'm like, yeah, homie, I get to hear you on dopey shit before. Oh, y'all. What you know about that? And that's the dopest part of this whole thing.
Oh man, there's a lot of flames.
That's a lot of flames, dopey. You see that? They're trying to burn the damn building down. And before you got here, Critical, I told Critical to hold one of my pens because I was like doing a lot of stuff. And this fool started jumping around. He's like, hey, dog, what's going on? What's going on with your pen? This fool, my pen was going on like on fire in this fool's pocket. You want to tell a story real quick while I light this up?
Yeah, I was feeling something hot next to my leg, bro, and I put my hand in my pocket.
I'm sorry.
Damn pen almost exploded.
My bad.
Oh shit.
All right, here we go. Which one is it?
What's it called? What we name it?
There's red light, green light, want a thug, dopey #1, live fast, die
I think
young.
was it the 4-1? The fourth? It says MP4.
Here it goes. There's one MP4. There's not one in here that says that. Is it a different folder?
No, it should be this folder. I just don't know which one it is.
Hold on, let me see.
You guys want to hear some exclusive Young Dopey music? Turn it up and hit us with the flames, because we will.
Oh, that's it right there.
We burning down the West Coast with it right now.
Oh, it's Dopey #1.
Dopey #1. Here we go. Dopey #1, 6 Block Crime Family collaboration album coming soon. Fresh out on the ankle monitor. The homies out here spitting
On the
game.
Wi-Fi.
Still, you know, our Wi-Fi went down. We going on live
Wi-Fi.
because of the homie right now.
That's
And we got this new album about to come out, fully produced by Critical. Let's go. So it's Dopey #1 MP3?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This one I was singing.
You want to try something different?
Let's go. Produced by Critical. And don't clip this.
Gotta talk over it.
This gang shit, I love it. This mob shit, I love it. East side, west side, I love it. South side, north side.
I'm gonna roll up to this.
To walk in my shoes. Sorry, mama, for the pain and the life I choose. But this the gang. West LA, it was gangbang central. East LA, it was gangbang central. Gold daters in the Lincoln Continental. Bulletproof glass in the 500 Benz. On leader, on Cedars. Patrol the hood with my 9mm ever since 14. I was with Spooky. I want a folk on the pegs of a beach cruiser. There was no Instagram, there was no YouTube. If you didn't show your face, playboy, you catching the blues. I was hands on, West saving brand on. In Tokes Camry, getting my motherfucking bang on. Now I got the keys to the level 4 yard. Another race disrespect, Dolly guys, homies charged. It all started at Boxers House on Dixon. We had the coke and baking soda to mix with. Had the brains to run the operation. Had Imperial on lock. Go ahead and ask Raina. But it came with a price. Sorry, mama, for the worry and the tears in the eyes. Hard to walk in my shoes. Sorry, mama, for the pain and the life I choose. But this the gang. West LA, it was gangbang central. East LA, it was gangbang central. Gold daters in the Lincoln Continental. Bulletproof glass in the 500 Benzo.
That's it. We can't play no more. This shit's gonna. Wow. What the hell is going on, Dopey?
Man,
Damn, fool. You got some heat coming on this shit. Wow.
I love it.
So how long? Let's walk the people through the process. How does Young Dopey come up with a track that dope? What's the whole process when you walk through the door to when you chop it up with Critical to when you spit that heat like that on that motherfucking mic?
Oh man. When I walk up in here, I don't know. Hey, I hate to say it, but I told Critical that I doubt myself.
Serio?
Yeah.
That don't sound like a man that doubts himself.
He
homie.
doesn't.
No. But Trip, no. But it motivates me
Okay.
to be like, it's kind of like the underdog, you know? You
Yeah.
better fucking show these fools what's up, homie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you
I walk
challenge
up-
yourself.
Yeah, to be like, hey man, walk up in there. You know, this fool might have hands, but you gotta hit this fool in the chin somewhere.
Hard as you can.
Like swing, close your eyes, swing, woo, you know, like
Drop 'em.
So that's what I do.
And
You know what
you
I'm saying?
do.
That's why I come in here and I'll be like, hey, Critical. So he showed me about 5 beats. I think it was 4 beats.
Yeah.
And this was the last one. And I seen the girls kind of like, and
They're
I was
feeling
just
it.
like, oh, okay, that's a sign.
That's always a sign.
That's a sign. So that's when, I'm
was
like,
time.
this gang shit, I love it. You
Yeah.
know, I was like, I'm sorry, you know, like,
Yeah.
And I just came from bumping the East Siders, the fucking zoom, 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 zoom,
Yeah,
zoom.
yeah.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Shout out to
Zoom,
Trey
zoom,
D.
zoom,
He'll be
zoom,
out
zoom,
over
zoom,
here
zoom.
next week.
I was just right there like, that shit stuck to my head. And then, you know, Moms is always in the heart, you know, so. And then that beat was just like, dun, 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 dun. So my process is that some music I write at home or when I'm exercising or whatever. When I write right here with Criminal and Critical, I write raw.
Okay.
You know, so.
You put a little bit more challenge on yourself.
Yes.
I feel it.
Hey, so this is more like, so I'm very, very, very like excited about this album, bro.
Yeah, me too. Shit.
Me three, man.
It's
Hey,
time.
shit,
man.
like, hey, man.
That's
Hey,
why I
every
decided
time.
to get you back in.
Okay, so when the fade is over with, because I feel like that's a fade, right? Like,
Yeah.
All right. So I just be like, all right, how did I do? I did good. Hell, yeah. Every time I leave right here, I feel satisfied, man. It's like so much relief.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, man, I hope Critical and Criminal fuck with it. Cause I also want y'all to tell me. So that's another thing too that I want to let know to the fans that I'm a boss when it comes down to the 6 block and I do my thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time now I got the Crime Family. I got one of the legends, Criminal, and then I got Critical, one of the best producers out here, to tell me if that's good enough. So I think that's a bigger challenge.
Wow.
You know, imagine me being in the studio. I told you that before. I'd be like, fuck, Criminal just looking at me smoking the blunt. Criminal looking at me smoking the blunt. Like, okay, this is what I was made for. Like, hell yeah, well, it's showtime, baby. It's program time.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Like, let's handle it. Like, shit. And sometimes you get up, that's what you do. Hit another leño, and I'd be like, so what's up? You just be like, man. I'd be like, all right, cool. That's all I got it. And Critical had a talk with me the other day too.
Yeah.
Well, before I went on the run, he is always, I remember that too, Critical. I don't know, like I never told you, man, but he always told me too. He's like, I don't think you know what kind of artist you are. He's like, why do you doubt yourself? I'm like, nah. Maybe you said it better, like challenge yourself.
Yeah.
So like with him, he's like, hey, you know, like, nah, bro, like everything you spit about is authentic. You know, like it comes out like no cap. Like you over here gassing. Like
And you feel it.
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. I feel like punching the mic sometimes. I'll be like, damn. Like, I be like, hey, this mic probably like $2,000. I ain't trying to fight. You know, like my bad. You know? Shit,
Don't
nah,
punch
man.
the
I
mic,
always,
Dopey. Don't punch the mic.
Yeah, don't punch the mic. We need the mic.
We need the mic, Dopey.
We need the mic over here.
yeah, man. I'm fucking around, man. You know, like I said, bro. Yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to it, and we need the videos, bro.
Hell yeah.
And I think that should be the first one.
That shit right there's an anthem. That shit sounds like an anthem, and it sounds like it's ready to go. Like straight up, that shit. Those are the type of tracks that make you, like, when your adrenaline starts pumping off of listening to music. That's how you know you got something. When it creates feeling, you know what I'm saying? When the music translates from the waves of the frequencies from music to your ear to physical reactions, that's how you know you got something magical.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
I felt
Yeah,
like getting
man.
up and bombing on Critical in the back of this dorm right now. What's up, Pastor?
Why you giving my beats away?
I just playing around. Nah, I'm just playing around.
Nah, man. You know what? Another thing too, man, is I don't want to disappoint. So just know that, like, I don't want to disappoint. Here, I don't want to disappoint the 6 block. I don't want to disappoint. You know, people that listen to me too.
Yeah.
I want them to know, like, hey, if Young Dope be fucking with Criminal and Critical, the Crime Family, that means that it's gonna be some fire.
For sure.
On top of fire. You know?
Hey, homie, with you over here, everything lit up, homie. So I appreciate you being over here and bringing that energy as well.
I
Now,
appreciate that, bro.
sweater you got right there is hard as fuck.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Is there
bro.
any way I could get one of these?
Oh yeah,
I'll
man.
order,
Go to,
where do we order them at?
www.youngdopey.com.
I need one.
Oh man.
Do I get a discount
I
code?
got no, bro. I'll bring you some, man. Like, come
I gotta
on.
support, homes. I'm
Yeah,
gonna tap
I
in for
appreciate
sure.
that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just too, like, man, I probably left like 4 orders before I had to go.
Yeah.
They all got refunded their money.
Yeah.
And man, like that shit, it hurts, man. But
Part of the game. You can't do it.
that's
you
what I'm
can't do
saying. Like,
everything.
hey, like those people need to get at me because I got their info.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna shoot them a little package and shit. It's just, you know, and I had like 3 shows I was supposed to do. Like those people, I'm gonna get right with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I have features with and just shit with, like, you know, they know I'm gonna make it right. You feel me?
Who does the designs for that? Because that shit's hard. One of your homies from your hood.
Oh, you know what? The camarada Vallejo Graphics.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's good people.
Yeah, he's
he's
good
good people.
gente. Shout out to the homeboy.
Shout out to him.
Matter of fact, you heard all those text messages that was him.
Yeah.
He was just like, hey, back to back, like,
Sending you new stuff.
because he knows that I have a lot of things coming up. I'm trying to hit the world with stuff. you
Yeah,
feel me?
shout out to him, man. He killed that for you guys' brand. For sure, for sure.
And he did that on the strength just to be like, hey, I te va.
Hey, that's love.
Ahí
But
te
you know
va.
what? That's a good look for him because now look at what he's getting. He's getting blessed with the opportunity to have Dopey speaking his brand to the world, homie. And
He
this
is,
This,
right.
this is gonna get his brand recognition all over the world.
Right now, he's collabing with me like with about 20 projects, man.
That's beautiful.
You know, like just cover arts. He just did the fucking the first one that he did was the fucking man, what's that fucking one that, man, so much music that I did. The hold on.
Speaking of your shirt, homie, you know what I got blamed for?
What's that?
In the Usual Suspects video,
What's that?
they're like, "Damn, Dopey got a criminal now. He got rid of the leather belt. He's wearing Gucci belt. Slowly but surely, criminals changing him." I was like, "Fuck, huh?"
I saw that one.
They're like, "He's the last vato to keep it G, and now criminals got a Gucci belt on him." I was like, "The man chose his own fucking belt. Like,
Now,
what?
what's going on with that?
Can we advance as homies? Like, they want you to wear the dollar belt, homies. You can't show that you got a little."
Okay,
bit of money.
yeah. So it's the okay. I
We'll
apologize.
go back to that. We'll go back to that. I was just trying to keep it going, so we were looking at the phone. My
Oh no
bad.
no. Okay, so yeah, cause I have so much music coming out.
Yeah.
Like so, as an artist, you have to understand that. Fuck, like right now, I'm anticipating so much work
Yeah.
that he did the keep slipping, keep falling.
Okay.
Art,
Damn.
and then he just did the don't hate. So, and then we got another one coming with, and that's the thing. I don't want people to start feeling like, oh shit, like nah, he got a lot of work coming, man. You know, like
Guys are coming.
yeah. So he actually, you know, we always talk about a game plan and everything, you know, and I always tell him too, like, hey man, I want to represent your brand right.
Yeah.
And then you could, you know, like represent my brand right. And he's a camarada too. You know what I'm saying? He is one of our people, like raza. Like my thing is that if I could help out businesses like for us, like man, you know, more power to that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I welcome that, you know, anytime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
like just doing a project, like giving them a shout out and all of that, to me that's easy. That's an easy call.
Yeah.
But as far as like, you know, on the long haul, like for our people to fuck with other people, man, we need to start, you know, fucking with our Hispanic community, man.
It's
A
important.
little more, you feel me?
Wait, really important.
You know, like, I mean, I'm not shunning down, like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, we have our black folks that are right next to us, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I always support them too, you feel me? But I know they do it for their people too, you feel me? So, I mean, shit, you know, it goes hand in hand,
Yeah.
you know? Like, some communities are more black, some communities are more Hispanic.
Yeah.
But especially in LA, you know?
You see, I think it's important for us to stand together and do this and show that businesses could get together and camaradas and people from the Latin communities could get together because look it could get to a place like Louis Vuitton and Supreme, right?
Yeah.
They got together. Nobody ever thought those brands would get together, but they got together and it's such a power that it's such a valuable brand, right? We're doing the same thing just on smaller scales, but we're understanding the value within one another's communities, within different neighborhoods and crossing each other's tracks and clicking up is always a bigger and better thing, power in numbers, right? So I feel like that's important for people like you to state that and show that and display that with action. You know what I mean? Because not a lot of people do, Holmes.
Yeah, man. Like there's not too many. Like in LA, there's a different vibe, you know.
Yeah.
And then too, like Oakland, and that's why Houston,
Yeah.
Chicago. That's why I speak of them. Even Arizona, like we're together at times, you know. And then too, but when we go to the county, the whites are with us, and then the Asians are with the blacks. I get it, but even the blacks fight with blacks, the raza fights with raza. You know, it's a we was born like in the 80s, 90s time. And that shit came from all politics, bro.
Yeah.
That shit came from Biden used to be trying to go against us. He's the one that implemented the fucking 3 strikes law.
Hard.
And right now we got Trump over here bringing out the COVID. You know how they're ready to start rolling that thing out. So politicians are fucked up, you know? Politics in United States sometimes bring out a whole different thing. So, but this is the thing too. When the crack epidemic happened, is because there was certain presidents that wanted to target certain colors, you know? So I just don't think that a lot of young generation knows that. So right now, all we could do is try to uplift one another. That's why the other incident the other day in the Lama Mall, I didn't like that shit, man. The little youngsters, like the black kids over there bombing on young Latinos.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that shit was horrible, man. Like, to me, it got me angry, but then I knew that we're dealing with kids, you know?
Yeah, that sucks.
So yeah, they were jumping something. Don't get me, too, some blacks was bombing on the other blacks, but at the same time, it sends the wrong message to our community.
Yeah.
So my thing, too, is that I also pay attention to all these entertainers that always want to tell other blacks to support businesses. So since I'm right here, I want to make sure that I tell my raza to support our businesses too, you know?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, don't forget about the other minority, and we gonna be here together, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because it ain't only about blacks. You know, we a big part, I think bigger in Southern California, you know? And we're not like the northern raza, the norteños, you know? I know, you know, that they have different politics, you know?
Yeah.
And I never speak down on them because I've been in the yard with them, you know? I know we ain't the best of friends, but, you know, it's just our division because of wars, you know? So it is what it is. But at the same time, you know, the raza is the raza. You know what I'm saying? So we need to look out for one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You heard of Bravo the Bag Chaser?
Yeah.
They just said today, I saw something, someone posted it or something. They were saying that he put it out there publicly that he would work openly with the norteño. And I was like, wow, like, that's where the youngsters are pushing these days. And two people could have two different opinions, but like we said, we're from a different generation. We're from a different time, and I never seen that coming. You know what I mean? I never seen that coming.
Yeah, man. So just so you know, with that, man, too, like in the beginning when I got out 3 years ago, even before all these other artists started making it public, I actually was ready to sit down with the norteños.
Shit.
And it was through Gotos.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, Gotos, me and him, we know each other, you know? And I also told him that I'm not trying to fuck with clowns.
Yeah.
You know, especially like, you know, like if we're gonna talk, I'm gonna talk for the whole Southern community, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to ask, and certain people had to ask.
That's crazy.
So we never had that sit down, but he was gonna have a norteño with us, you know, and it just didn't feel right because everybody always wants to make things public.
Yeah.
You feel me? So to me, it was just more like, oh, okay, like he goes another thing where things have to go public. Like me, I'm trying to look at the bigger picture to try to be like, okay, if we ever can we?
Yeah.
So when I start seeing other artists fuck with each other like that, I know it ain't that easy.
Nah.
So stop it. Just stop it, you know?
Yeah.
Because real motherfuckers just look at you. I'm pretty sure homies in the 4 y'all right now are looking at this just like, okay, Dopey, watch your words.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs to watch what they doing because they ain't got nothing but time and they looking. Both sides. You know what I'm saying? And
we gotta represent ourselves right.
yeah, so that's the thing. Like, hey, there was never no traction. Like, hey, I tried, you know, but I just need some serious.
Yeah.
And they know that I was always like, hey, I'm there. I'm not about to go be somebody to be like, hey, I signed this and that's my deal and that's my grandpa. Like, nah, fuck all that. I don't need people to I don't need that type of attention, you know? Like, let's talk like gentlemen because I got to represent us correctly, bro.
You know, it's crazy when you were speaking on that. It rewinds memory in my mind when I almost got fucking packed out by Gold Toes and like 20 of his homies.
Okay.
And the way they approached me with their camera, I told the story before. It got twisted up. You know, these YouTubers and shit, they'll take it and they'll be like, oh, Criminal said, you know, he was disrespecting the Norteños and this. And nah, hell no, I didn't say nothing like that. I said that Gold Toes gave me a damn pass. His homies circled me. They had a camera in my face. And I was one deep with a homie that's not affiliated from Whittier, one of my homeboys from back in the day. And I stood on my homes and I held my nuts because I thought I was gonna get recorded getting packed out. So like if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out like a rider, homes. I'm not gonna go out like no punk, you know? Mm-hmm. So that got taken out of context. But the fact is that was what you're speaking on, that you know how you had this conversation with Gold Toes and how it was gonna come through. That's an evolution of what we had because it was like it started, and I'm pretty sure it started before me because I didn't start this rap shit. And Gold Toes and his homeboys were doing their Thiz Nation before I even started rapping. Mm-hmm. So it just makes me think of what other homies went through conversations with him to the point where he felt confident to approach me with that because he was like, "Hey, homie, let's squash this. Like when we see each other, let's, you know, we're all doing it for our raza. Like let's get money." And I was like, "Hell nah." Back then I was like, I ain't getting caught on camera saying no shit that is gonna put me in a twist, right? Type shit. So it was respectful, it was cool. Once I seen that their temperature was like cool, he was like kind of calling his homies off. I show respect type shit, but it was like, I never thought it would get to this point, just to be real with you, you know? And I don't know how I really feel about it, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, all I could do is respect your point of view, but I'm not sure if I would ever do that. And I just think everybody looks at things different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from my point of view, I'm gonna keep it real, and I had this conversation with Grifo. I was a little disappointed in the way it came out, how they got interviewed. I think Gold Toes was being interviewed by Icon on Food Community. Mm-hmm. They asked him like, oh, so how did you hook up with Grifo and the other cat that signed them, right? Through Food you were speaking about earlier. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, I never even heard their music. Like they went to my Instagram and there's a link to my website to my distribution and you could fill it out and my people got a hold of them. Like it's like almost like I don't even know these fools. They came and signed to me and I don't even fucking acknowledge them type shit. That's how I read through the lines type shit. And when I chopped it up with Grifo, he told me the whole situation. I was like, okay. But I just think that maybe some people have bigger agendas, maybe they don't, you know what I mean? But we just gotta watch ourselves and be careful. I know that you represent us, so when you stand there, it's gonna be something I would always back no matter what you do. But I think certain people shouldn't be in those combos. If they don't understand, you know, if they're going about it that direction. And no disrespect to Grifo, because he was, like I told him, he was trying to get his business out there and trying to get it cracking, but we just gotta focus on our own, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. At the end of the day, there is a lot of homies doing things like that, and no disrespect to Bravo the Bag Chaser, but I don't think that I would be at the point. I know for a fact I wouldn't be comfortable to do a song like that yet, you know, so I don't know. Let's see if he's the first one that does it and cracks it off, and then everybody will have their opinion. You know?
Yeah, I do have my opinion. Is this water available to me, right?
That's vodka, homie. I just put that shit on. Now go ahead, that's water for you. If you want, that shit got that warm over time. But if you need a cold,
no, it's cool, it's cool.
We're having a good conversation in here, Dopey. This is an amazing one.
My thing is this, right?
Yeah.
First and foremost, shout out to Gold Toes, you know?
Yeah.
I know he's somebody that has matured with time.
For sure.
I don't know the young him, you know, and if he did do that to you, you know, like, hey, you know, Thank you for letting me know. But besides, I didn't know. I still represent us for what we are.
For sure.
You know
And I wasn't speaking bad on him. Maybe you misunderstood. I say
no,
it
not
was
at all.
respect,
It's just still it goes with it to me. It's I try to be as influential as I can, but I'm not, God. You know what I'm saying? Like I tread carefully, and when I do so, I do so with respect.
Yeah.
To make sure that me and him still have open doors towards each other.
That's dope.
You feel me? So
yeah.
And he could still reach out to me, and sometimes he has my direct number. We send each other music just to get opinions, but a little homie that's trying to get in the game like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that I can't speak on. I don't know Bravo the back chaser like that.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
seen that he just got out the county. and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
He was in prison.
Oh, that's dope.
he was in
like,
prison.
hey, animo to the little homie, what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't from my hood, because if he was, he probably already heard from me,
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, whoever he's getting at, I'm pretty sure that person is going to be watched, Make sure that he's making the right moves for him. Because ain't no youngster going to know what we know.
For sure.
You feel me? So I hope he's making the right choices. And with the Northern, I know I've been there with them to program with them, and that's the only thing is that a business goes hand in hand. Like, there's a line that we do not cross.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not a state line. Like, before people get that, I'm talking about like respect.
Yeah.
It's just so much PCs trying to get involved with our controversy. Like, it's just like, come on, pay attention to all those podcasts or whatever it is that's popping. It's all PCs.
It's a lot of them.
And they're gonna talk about like, well, yeah, homie, I did this and I did that, but guess what? Everybody's watching. We're paying their bills. Feed man. That's the life that we came to. So they're gonna do a reaction video of my words.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm not gonna entertain that.
Nah.
Like, go ahead. Anything that you heard from me is always respectful, and I'm gonna conduct myself as the sureño that I am.
Yeah.
And make sure that, hey, any Northerner that wants to do business or anything like that, let's do it right.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
And I take my hat off to you, even though I'm not wearing one right now, but I mean it, for having a bigger vision and for being mature and for being a leader like that. Because my point of view is a little bit more closed-minded on it, I still respect your point of view, and I still respect that you were in the front lines and you have programmed with these vatos, so you understand a bigger picture. And I respect that, homie. And like I said, when I was saying it, I back your vision no matter what.
But don't get me wrong. Our program wasn't always nice, though.
No, I know that.
It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we with each other, it's like, okay, like, when shit pops off, we probably gonna take each other's heads off.
Yeah.
But we did learn how to coincide with one another. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if somebody said that they had a link so somebody could check in, like their work, and then like sign up like a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
If a businessman has that going on, I can't judge that.
No, for sure.
Hey, do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I have seen a lot of platforms that have that type of stuff. So to me, hey, get your money, man.
Yeah.
Do what you do. If you're doing it professionally, trust me, I have seen, some entrepreneurs that have a far reach from people all around the United States just behind the internet.
Yeah.
So let's use that towards our advantage.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
For sure.
would we know? Would we represent ourselves as Southerner or Northerner on our resumes? We wouldn't, bro.
Nah.
It'll be our first name,
Real shit.
last name,
Yeah, that's a good point. No, that was a good point right there.
our companies, brother. So this is why, hey, get your money and whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to feed your family and you're beyond that. Because I know when I was in my teenage 20 and still in my 30s, I was very active, bro.
Hell yeah.
And I'm trying to, like, one day have peace.
Fuck yeah. Well, when you say earlier that you dissect things and you maybe overanalyze and overthink things, I tend to when it comes to shit like that. And maybe that's my downfall, you know, because I overthink
Nah, there
shit
ain't
like
nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm
That's pretty
saying?
good, yeah.
It is what it is. We all have our own point of view, and I respect it. I respect anybody out there trying to do their thing. I was actually on the phone with Grifo earlier, and I just think it's dope that everybody's trying to push their thing. I was actually on the phone with Lil Weirdo earlier and Grifo, and they don't even get along. So I think that it's amazing that
dope.
we could even talk to both sides, and they both know that I don't choose no sides. I got, respect for all camaradas, but maybe someday, just maybe someday, we could plant a seed and see that coexist as well. And hopefully someday in San Diego, they don't have to worry about, well, I don't think either one of them are worried, but if I could have something to do with having that shit go away, I'd be hella proud of them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the mission I'm on right now.
But one thing that I like to point out to the community, the hip hop community.
Yeah.
And I want the blacks, Asians, the whites, the Southerners, and everybody to know about this. That I've been in situations where there's different cars amongst different races. You know, that's not their downfall. To me, that's dope. They got different tribes, you know? But amongst the South, we won. So we don't have different rules. It's just one. So it don't matter how many artists from what city, San Diego, Orange County, LA, Lancaster. If you talking about you a Southerner, we under one flag. So it doesn't change, you know? So that's why when these guys have problems, this guy or that guy, it's like we got one program, bro. So what the fuck is your problem? And what's your problem? Because we your older homies and we supposed to show you what we about. And we're not their program. No disrespect towards the other races, but that's how it is. I've been to the point where I've been in prison where we have to discuss integrating in prison. That's different than county jail. And I had to have meetings with 30 different cars. And I'm talking about neighborhood San Diego to Brim San Diego. That's just 2. Blood San Diego. Then we got to go to Damu's in LA. And then we got to go to the Compton, the hub. That's another car. Everybody has their own beliefs. Then you got to go to Sacramento, 415. And then I have to hear all their opinions. But we have one opinion. I was the only one talking to them. So I had to meet with this guy, this not, different cities. Fresno, Sac, all the way, Orange County. Just use your imagination. San Bernardino. Like there's 30 different ones. I'm like, wow, they just have different beliefs. Mm-hmm. So it's not downgrading them. It's just like they almost have similar beliefs, but to them, they're just more like, they ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah.
But amongst us, we got one program. So that's what everybody needs to realize, that we ain't against each other, in a bigger picture. And I understand if kids want to be kids, go ahead, man. That's what you're looking like.
Straight up. And you couldn't have said it better, Holmes. Honestly, dog. That's why I love having these conversations with you. Now, that got real serious, dog. And I felt like I got in trouble for a little bit. Cause I smoking. I don't know. Holmes. You were looking at me a little serious, and I'm like, fuck, Holmes. I'm just fucking with you, dog. Now, I want to ask, what is your opinion on this, of people holding us back as far as people having that opinion that people can't grow, people can't put on a Gucci belt, people can't elevate the look, Holmes? Because you literally had people talking shit for wearing a Gucci belt. And I've been going through this shit for years. So I ain't even gonna lie, Holmes. When I saw it, I was like, hell yeah. Finally, someone else gonna feel it, because motherfucker been talking shit about me for this shit for years. So I'm like, let's see what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man.
Why is that so offensive to a homie from a hood that a homie could put on $1,000 belt and it offends somebody else? Why is that a problem, Holmes?
No, it's not a problem, man.
It's not, right?
It's the better things in life.
Just a reason for people to hate, right?
Yeah, but like I know I spoke up on it. I know the finer things in life. It's just cup of tea, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like with me, you know, that was a gift. Is because and it said a G. It wasn't because of Gucci. It was just like, you know, like I know you like the G because
Yeah.
gangster life, you know.
Yeah.
But to me, I was just more like, all right, man, cool, you know. Like, I'm just a very, very like original guy.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Sometimes I see criminal, I be like, like this guy's fucking fly, you know. This fool be doing his thing, you know.
Dope.
But to me, it's just like I need to know that, you know, like to me to be like, damn, like maybe, you know, that I have dated a girl that was about like fashion,
Yeah.
and it's about like who you're with, who you're comfortable with, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So if my girl at that time was like, hey baby, you need to be more fly and whoopty whoop whoop whoop, and I'm like, yeah, probably, yup, like yeah, I'll probably spend my money on that, you know, because that was my significant other at that time, you feel me? But when you're with somebody that doesn't judge you off that, then that's that.
Yeah.
Or probably doesn't, not judge you, but I used the wrong choice of words, but probably like just accepts you the way you were, you know?
Yeah.
So to me, I'm just like, just as long as I got some brand new 501s, some nice ass socks,
Still my favorite.
fucking, you know, nice ass Pro Club slingshots. Like to me, like I just be like, man, shit, I'm paying my bills. I got some badass whips. I got money in my pocket. Shit, I could go to clubs if I wanted to. I probably look different, but at the same time, like I get you though, man. I don't think we should be judged off that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hell nah, man. That also shows success. That also shows that, hey, I've been into my bag.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck with my bag, cause hey, don't be mad cause I'm in my bag.
Real shit. People get mad at the weirdest shit in this rap game, and like I said, people magnify us and they put us under a scope and they watch everything and they celebrate our wins. But when we fall, man, they got everything to say, right? It is what it is. It's part of the game. So I have a serious question to ask you now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big topic. It's been going kind of viral thanks to your boy. I got people fighting over the word torta. Do you think torta in our community is offensive to the women, or do you think that they should rock with it? I like people are getting mad at me because I have a song called Tortas Need Love Too, right, with the homie Suave Chicos.
I haven't heard it. I wanted to.
Yeah. But
Trust
couldn't take
me.
it serious?
No. It's not that, bro. It's just like I've been so busy. Like I only been out 13 days.
Yeah.
Like no cap. I got out August 18th. And you know why I remember that day. Like, obviously, that's been a part of my life. I got out August 18th. Today's August 31st. That's 13 days or like 14 days. So, like, when I see you doing your thing, you've been going hard since months ago, bro. I'm barely back 13 days. Like, shit, like, I just be like, fuck. Like, okay. Like, let me get in this. Let me get in that. Let me do this. Let me do that. That's why right now, I was swerving through traffic before I showed up right here. No, I barely opened that shit up right now. I barely opened it up right here.
I know.
I'm actually drinking it with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm drinking it with the fans.
That's right.
You know, they was talking shit about some Hennessy and what? They gonna talk shit about Don Julio now.
Can't.
Nah, they can't, man. Nah, hey, me and Critical gonna make a sick ass track after this, so shit.
Oh,
you know?
shit. Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, nah, man, but
you guys do drop heat.
Nah, but the torta thing is just like I've been like, all right. Huh?
It works. See, it makes everybody laugh. Huh?
No.
That shit wasn't supposed to make people laugh.
No. To me, I just been like curious to be like, okay. Like,
Shit's hard, fool.
Yeah, that's what to
be.
be.
You haven't heard it, fool?
I think he needs to hear it.
I was man. I've been seeing it.
Should we play him the torta song for the first time? Can we play you the torta song?
Please.
All right, who wants to see the live reaction of the torta song to get from Young Dope?
Oh man.
All right, here we go. Fuck it. I'm
I
playing
want to hear it.
Here we go. Come on.
I do, man, and I feel honored for you to play just a song, period.
Hey,
but
homie, I
torta
appreciate
is like, damn, I like tortas.
They were tagging you saying they need Young Dopey on the torta.
Let's get Young Dopey on the remix.
Let's see.
Let's go. Ready? I'm gonna play it right now.
Two-step.
Mr. Criminal, Crime Family, Suave Chicos.
Yeah.
Hey, homie, I heard you were caught up with some tortas.
Like a throw
Like that?
Shit's been going viral, Dopey.
Nah, homie,
All
you're gonna
over
have
the
to
world.
tell me
Shout out
more
to
about
everybody
it, dog.
making this
What
go
she look
viral.
like?
Tortas.
She got a dump truck, like a troca. She gon' drop it real low, mama luna. I was cruising around town with my compa. From the side of my eye, so this badass now going now. Hold up, that's a torta. Me and bro spit off on that foca. Had to stop and get gas and Corona. Homie taps on my shoulder.
Homie stashed the pistola. The Hannah that you're talking about, her name's Rosa. She comes from Pomona. The homies, they say she's a loca. How could you tell, homie? By the test on her lonja. As if I got smoke or I got some coca. Them 3 dots that's tatted, she's mi vida loca. To me, though, she's mi vida torta. Why you say that, fool? Cause she mi vida torta. She say that she loves a pelon. She loves Chicano rap and not reggaeton. That girl burnt out like some fresh cocalón. Mucho sabor, dame poquito sazón. Ah, cabrón, sipping on my patron. Her, she on probation, house arrest and can't leave her home. I know, don't get the number to your phone. That girl está sucia con no razón. More gangster than pelons. What she
White
wearing,
socks
homies?
and some chanclas and some real short nalgas. When she offered a bata se saca, chones con mancha de caca. Oh hell no, say palabra. And the cheese that I smell were her patas. And she told me don't trip, call her mamas. With that big ass bigote, she papa. Hell no, that girl chupacabra. Tell her you call her mañana. Go hop in your whip like a rana. When you get home, lock and say nada.
Look, the best thing I suggest, block that torta real quick. I must admit, I must confess, she's gonna make a new number, hit you up otra vez. All she wants is hot Cheetos, nothing more, nothing less. Tortas need love too. 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 The next time she hits you up, this is what you should do. She said that she loves a pelon. Yeah, that girl loves it. She loves Chicano rap and not reggaeton. I seen her dancing to this one like this. She said that she loves a pelon. Hey, that's right. What's up with that? She loves Chicano rap and not reggaeton. Don't let it eat you, homie, run. And this goes out to all my tortas all around the world.
Right?
Still
That's the Suave
representing
Chicos.
I'm talking
And Mr.
tortas
Criminal.
around
That's the
the world.
torta anthem right now. Fool, that shit's been going viral.
Damn.
So that's the one, homie.
Hell yeah.
So we made a funny song, a banger, and I'm proud of it because right now that shit's going viral on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I think that shit's gonna be trending by next week. We got the video. We're shooting it tomorrow. You're more than welcome to pull up. We got the homies that just flew in from Atlanta and Salt Lake City, and we're gonna tear it up.
Oh, that's
homie.
dope, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
we-
now, hey, man. That's one thing I gotta give you props, man. That even though it's something different, it's still like a badass beat, and you still float, and the people that you have featured on it.
Yeah.
And it's not just because we on camera, bro.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, okay, that's dope, bro.
That's hard. Thank you.
And
Dopes.
another thing too, brother, is that one thing that I always paid attention to was Elon Musk.
Yeah.
You know, one of the richest people in the world. He said that any business that has sense of humor in it is always gonna prosper.
Damn, I never heard him say that.
Yeah, brother. So that's why right now, like you opening up yourself to that,
Yeah.
it's gonna gravitate to a lot of people.
Man, it has already.
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
even
saying?
realize it. I
So
didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know
You know,
what
so that's how Dogecoin started popping. Like you
Okay.
know, the cryptocurrency and shit.
Yeah.
Is because Dogecoin had a sense of humor, and you know, like I'm not here to promote like
Yeah.
cryptocurrency because I lost a lot of money.
Me too. We all did, but I won some too.
So my thing is just, you know, like that sense of humor. I think the fellas from Fools Gone Wild has done that too, man. Like brought out that sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think that's dope, bro. Like sometimes we need comedy in our life or just a laugh, man. To
sure.
you know, because you know everything that we be going through and shit. Like we can't be all with the fucking brocha all the time. Like, hey, all the time, like kill this fool and beat this fool up, beat that fool. Like, god damn, like what has this life come to?
Nah, for sure.
Why can't we talk about tortas?
Why can't we talk about a torta?
You know, shit, you making me hungry, player.
Hey, homie. That's what it was all about. We just trying to entertain. I thought the song had a dope ass concept and we killed that shit. And
Next says let's ride.
Usual suspects, play to this the West. The vest won't work, cause we aiming at your
Mr.
head.
Criminal, young Dopey.
No cause, that's it.
No, why?
I just see. I like to have a sense of humor, Holmes. And one thing I'm gonna say is I enjoy having conversations like this with dope people like you. And you know, I've noticed a couple times tonight. I've tried to crack some jokes. You're looking at me like this fool's tripping, but
Nah.
I have fun, huh? And
Nah, bro, never. When?
Nah, I'm just playing fool, but
If anything, I'm just like, hell yeah.
We're gonna clip them and send them to you.
right? Nah, I just have fun. I don't take this shit so serious. You know what I mean? I was that fool on High Power in the bus, always cracking jokes on everyone. Almost damn near catching phase with all the homies because I'm too much clowning them the whole damn from one state to another. And that's just the way I get down and have fun.
That's why I was gonna tell you about the tortas. That one of the homies just pulled me to the side. Shout out to the homie Travi from East Side 18. He just told me like, "Hey, Dopey, I have some feelings for big size girl."
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, you know what? They'll love you like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta tell you.
Hey, send him the link to Tortas Need Love too, and he's gonna feel better about it.
Yeah, like shit, like, hey, they probably they got you, bro. Like no cap,
Right. Hey, I want to know, and I think I need to start asking everybody this question because it's important. I think that we should be held accountable, like you said, to help school the youngsters coming up. But also, there's people that have been in the game for years that still don't get it, and they watch us and they watch what we do, and they might go copy your design tomorrow, and they might go copy your swag and the way you do shit or one of your videos or something. It happens every single day. So I want to ask you, because I have my position, and I'm going to start asking everybody because I feel like with these answers could help people hold a mirror to their face and say, hey, I could clean this up, or I could do this better, or I'm doing good at this already. What can't you stand about Chicano rap? Like what's the things that you don't like, and what's your favorite part about this Chicano rap game?
What do I dislike? We got our own style. Stop trying to mimic other people.
Beautiful fucking answer.
You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is like, I understand that hip hop came from a whole different coast and all that, but we different over here.
That to me, that don't make any sense.
All right, it's back.
That's weird. Yeah, you can keep going. My bad, G. Ah, are you serious? Oh, it's just connects with. So animated.
Yeah, I just think like one thing too is that entertainment is entertainment. Like we came from a hush, quiet community. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just barely catching on to the moves and trying to be extra, and and two, like I don't try to do that.
Yeah.
I just think like I'm very high on principles to be like that. We could work hard and we could still do good numbers. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But now we could still do good numbers. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But now it takes like for us to be like, hey, check this out. We right here, man. Like whoa, like all that dumb shit. Even before that, all it was controversy. Everything that popped was controversy, man. And Southern California don't get down like that.
True.
We is not gonna talk about controversy, unfortunately, but we're gonna do it right under our flag. You know what I'm saying? Business wise and shit like that. So let's not mimic everybody. Let's remember that we're a part of Southern California.
Proudly. Proudly.
Because man, we run this shit. Don't
That's
get
why
that.
I think a lot of people forgot.
Yeah, we run this shit.
I think a lot of people forgot that.
We don't run the internet.
Nah.
Fuck the internet. You know what I'm saying? We run this shit. So, remember that. There's examples that have been made. So don't think you better.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So what I hate was that don't mimic. I didn't like people mimic, like copying. So what do I love about it?
Yeah.
I love that me, you, Little G, Mr. Shadow, and Young Drummer Boy did Gangsta Function.
Yeah.
To make this movement count.
Hell yeah. That's powerful.
Not only that, I love that you doing your podcast. I love that I'm doing mine. I love that Mr. Shadow is probably coming out of his shell too.
Hell yeah.
Because I know he was probably just like us, very, very egotistic. Came out and started showing love.
Legend.
Yeah. And
with a sharp sword too.
Yeah, and he been showing love.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I've been like, damn, I got a legend right here doing his thing.
Hell yeah.
And like artists like Yellow Hill and Lazy Bone.
Yeah.
I appreciate them, man. Them coming through, fucking with you. Like to me, it makes me bump them more.
Damn, that's dope.
I'll just be like, hell yeah. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of shit sometimes that we gotta squash out there amongst our brown and black community. And I don't think we know how much power we got, man. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes those connections are just like, it's not to only better our channel. It's just like, imagine what we could do. They're watching us. Imagine the shows. But that's the thing. I think the shows, like mostly brown community goes out there.
Yeah. Straight up.
You feel
Especially
me?
in LA.
You feel me? So that's why it's just like, hey, let's keep on, you know what I'm saying, representing us correctly.
Yeah.
And I look forward to a better approach with our neighbors, you know? Because, you know, like, even though they're in the rap game, they've been in the rap game for a minute, like, we're starting to kick in the door. And now that we're coming through with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like now, like, oh, let's get in your shit. Now let's start fucking with you.
Using
like,
the lingo.
Yeah, like, nah, man. Like, hey, like, we're gonna catch that in history. You know? I pay attention to all that shit. Like I said, I dissect shit. And I just be like, okay. Yellow Hill was just in a video where a motherfucker throwing up the E and disrespecting my neighborhood. But I'm not gonna hold them against that. You feel me?
Damn, I didn't know that. Where was that at? What video?
Nah, that's why I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, that sometimes
it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just
My
like,
bad.
I look at it.
That was a question I would have asked off air. See, I sometimes I catch myself.
But it's just like, hey, like,
some people ain't worth it.
I'm not boo-boo the fool.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see you, it's just like, okay, like, just, all right, I understand that you probably just got the bag. You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger than that. You fucking with some people that I ain't never heard from Adam and Eve, and I've been in this game forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just let's watch our moves out here in the community. You feel me?
For sure.
Because we watching, trust me, like, we a part of something bigger, and I just think we need to be more prideful of our community too, as well.
Yeah.
You know? So when people come fuck with us, we got open doors. Open your doors too.
Hell yeah.
Cause now we got the internet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, sometimes it's just it's a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see how some people take advantage over money.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like, hey man, there's some people that I don't fuck with just on general principle, brother.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not fucking with them because I don't want it to fuck your business up. And I wouldn't allow that. There's some videos that I've shut down because they're disrespecting a whole different neighborhood.
I see.
And I say, Charlie, that's not gonna happen. You feel me? So that's the thing. Like, if I could do that, why can't you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that it'll run waters from here all the way to county, to the penitentiary, brother, to the federal.
And it could get hot.
And we got that much.
Mm-hmm.
And we got that much to be like, okay, all right, like, it's cool.
And you don't have to get popping by dissing another hood or another man. There's no point. Like, just make good music. That's as much as I
Exactly,
can say about
man.
it.
Like shit. Come on, criminal. Like our neighborhoods, we don't get along, right? But I met Huey from Silver Lake. We became friends, and now we here, brother.
Hell yeah.
Doing big things. You feel me? Right now, I was with my little homies from 18. They're like, man, whoop, whoop. Like, oh shit, you going with the homie? Yeah, going with the homie. But we got that power to do so.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what we doing. But I just think like people need to tread carefully too, man. Like and represent their brand for what it needs to be. So why they wonder why I don't fuck with them is because they so naive. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna disrespect my family and then think that we cool off some money. 10 bands, 20 bands, 100 bands. Fool, I still won't shake your hand.
Straight up.
That sounds like a song.
That's a hook right there.
Shit, you know, and I'm serious. That's a heart attack, bro. It was.
Man, I done been on some crazy ass missions with Baby Huey, dog. Nicholas Siamas, homie. Big ass Greek homie from my neighborhood. Motherfucker come out big as fuck, tall as fuck. He's from the original clique. He's from my clique from Tiny Wino, so I know him very well. He's part of my inner circle. And yeah, we kind of bump heads. Cause you know neighborhood homies do that.
Yeah, Mando.
Yeah, but we still from the same hood, so it is.
Me and Gangsta Wish fight all the time.
Yeah.
I was just fighting him this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro, like we brothers. Like,
It
man,
is
what the
what it
fuck?
is.
Whoa. But Baby Huey, me and him was together 2005.
Where, Corcoran?
No, we was in Delano.
Oh, Delano, okay.
Reception.
Yeah,
We was little ass kids, man.
I remember. I
Little
remember
ass
getting,
kids,
I remember
brother.
getting them letters from him.
18 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
That was a long time.
All my homies were getting sent upstate back then. All my boys.
Yeah, man. So you see, man, like sometimes, but it's those times that count. That he sees that, hey, man,
Yes, sir.
the way we carry
The
each other.
respect, absolutely. Absolutely. Shit, you know who's calling right now? Royalty. Have you ever talked to Royalty before?
Call.
I don't know why
Yes.
he's calling, but he's probably drunk. Royal, let me tell you. Royal, if you're drunk calling me and you just want to talk about low profile and how you fucking did the best in Chicano rap, I'm going to hang up on your ass, huh?
Nobody calling you for that. I was calling you for something for you.
What's up, fool? I'm right here with Young Dopey. We live on the podcast, though.
Okay, well, I was calling to invite you. Well, call me when you're done then, because I was going to, you know, me and you love the LL Cool J. I got some tickets for you if you want to rumble.
Oh,
Call me.
shit. Bad. I'm bad. Okay, I'm going to be at you after this, my boy.
Okay, how long you think? I'm going to be on the road, so.
Motherfucker, don't put no damn time limit on me. I'm with a young legend over here. I'm with Young Dopey, fool.
That's tight. I'm just telling you, I'm right here. You call me all night. I'll be right here.
All right, big dog. Gracias.
Have a good one.
You too. That's fucking Royalty. Hey, we're going to open up the phone line. Do you mind if I do that?
Low profile.
Low
Damn,
profile.
man. Who
Remember
was
that?
Who was a part? Yeah.
Oh, they were
I
Khalifa
remember that was like
Thugs,
13,
Little Rob.
14 years old. Yeah.
He's Little Rob, Khalifa Thugs. Who else was on that label?
You know what
back
I
in the
think?
day?
Bandit used to produce for them, right?
Bandit was for sure on that label. And yeah, here, they're calling right away. You are on live. See, my shit been doing that. See, we need to get that phone. I'm done. This is it. You're on live with Young Dopey. Say what's cracking.
Hello.
What's cracking? Turn down your TV and say what's cracking to Dopey.
Dopey.
Hey, what's cracking?
Yo, Dopey.
Hey, what it do, homie? How you doing, man?
Good, my boy. Hey, I just want to fucking give you guys the flowers. Dopey, I was with you at the county. I was fighting all day as well. Fucking, now I'm out, and I see you do your thing with Mr. Criminal. And I want to say that from all the Armenians, homie, support the Raza all the way.
Oh, hell yeah, my Armenian. Ooh, my boys is fucking, man. I was just talking about.
We're on the 2000 floor together with my boy Flaco.
Oh, yeah, man. Tell them how I used to run that shit.
Hey, my boy, you doing it like you the one, homie. You the one.
Was you busting down on me?
What's up?
I said, was you right there busting down on me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
Hey, homie, it's all pro grand time.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Hey, nah, man. Hey, fucking Flacco, what's up with him, fool? Hey, you guys were on Denver Road.
He's gonna go parole board 2025.
Were you guys like right there on Denver Road, like the 13th cell?
Yeah, cell 13.
Yeah, he remembers too.
Fuck, I used to be on fucking Flacco. Fool, you better start busting down. You know, like,
I know.
Fucking wild. Hey, you see how I cut my hair? I used to have my slick back hair back then, you know?
Damn, homie, good times, homie, good times. But seeing you out here, homie, you're someone I follow, man. And Mr. Criminal is a legend. I was gangbanging for the Criminal back in the days, homie. You guys together, it's just like, it's beautiful.
Hey, brother, I had a few Armenians when I got out. In my studio session, man, is always love, brother. So love to you.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, man. Like, you guys are a big part of our program. You know, like, that's why, man. Like, I don't like people only talking about that it's Latinos and raza. You know, like, it's a bigger program, brother.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? The Armenians are a big part of us, man. That you guys go fucking hard, man. You know?
Hey, man, and we out here supporting your music, and whatever you told me, I'm right behind you.
Brother.
That real love.
I love you, and thank you.
You guys keep doing it, man.
Okay, gracias.
Gracias, homie. You have a blessed night, carnal.
Gracias a ti.
All right. Hey, this line's blowing up for Young Dopey tonight. Phone numbers are blowing each other up. They're cutting each other off right here. So we're only going to take a few more calls and make it count. You're on live with Young Dopey. Say what's cracking.
Hello?
What's cracking? You're on live with Young Dopey. He's in the building. Say what's up.
What's up, Young Dopey? What's cracking?
Hey, what's cracking? How you doing, homie?
My shit. Hold on, let me turn this down. Shit right here on here from OKC 45. Bumpy up shit.
That what?
Criminal shit too.
What city, homie?
OKC, Oklahoma City 405.
Oklahoma City, Dopey.
Oklahoma City. Hey, shout out to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma
Man,
405, baby.
you guys still got like those toll roads where you guys got to pay to go through the freeway and shit?
The toll roads, yeah, we got all that bullshit.
Man, goddamn, man. I went
$7 to get through. I just went through it. Critical was in the. I was smoking millennial.
God damn, I was over there lost. I was like, why I gotta pay to go through the freeway when LA? Okay, what's up, homeboy? I said mine. What's going on, brother? What you want to ask, brother? What you want to talk about?
Not much, man. I was watching the podcast and the numbers are down. So what's up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, brother, we try, man. And you know what? Like it's people like you, man, that make us count, man. Shit, Oklahoma, you guys always show love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, me and Criminal respect that, brother. You know? So, hey, and you know, like, I did a song with the homie So Fort and homies over there in Oklahoma, you know? Shit, you know?
Oh, yeah, I heard of them. They're younger people.
Yeah, my
boy.
boy.
They're younger than me.
Yeah, my boy. Shit, I try to put y'all out there. Shit, like, I'll talk about that. I went hiding over there and all types of stuff.
Hell yeah. Good shit.
Sheesh.
Hell yeah, homie. Well, gracias for calling in, homie. We're going to let Dopey get at some other calls before he gets off.
For sure. My name is Joe.
Much
all right,
love,
Joe.
homie.
Hey,
Have a
Joe.
blessed night.
Hey, Joe. Nothing but love, homie, and prayers to you and your family, brother.
For sure, man. Thanks to you too, man. For both of y'all.
Much love, homie. God bless you, Carnal.
God bless you.
Damn, this line's blowing up. We had 818, we had 702, we had Vegas. Right now it's 310. You're on live with Dopey. Say what's cracking. Hello.
Yeah, Dopey.
Hey. What's cracking?
Hey, what's up, my G?
What's up, brother? How's your evening going? I know it's pretty late. I appreciate you listening.
That song was going hard. The one that you were playing out there.
Which one?
The one we're playing
The one
earlier.
that Criminal was playing on the
Oh, you like it or what?
on the laptop. Yeah, that shit went hard. Can't wait for the video.
Shit, man. Like man, you need to talk to Criminal.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, ain't nothing but love, to you and your family and blessings. Hey, I'll be right there at the Nayari, right there on Imperial, man. The mariscos and shit.
Fire.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's a good place to go eat. I grew up on Linwood, right there on Long Beach Boulevard and Imperial.
Yeah, that's why, man. Nayari's 1 block away.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
We'll go over there, man, and maybe we could talk in person.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Hell yeah.
Hook Dopey up with a molcajete on the song.
See you in concert.
Why see me in concert when you can see me at the Nayari?
Straight up.
Or at the Linwood
Well,
Plaza.
we could do that.
Or you know what I like going to is what's that shrimp place right there at the Linwood Plaza? Crab and Shack.
Oh, there's El Gallo Hiro.
Yeah, boy, I'll be right there all the time too.
King Taco right around the corner.
All of that, bro. Man, you talking about Imperial and Linwood? Oh, you know what?
Don't forget tortas, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Nothing but love. Prayers to you, Jerry.
God bless, homie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, homie, if you guys want to get it in with Dopey, we're going to probably take 1 or 2 more calls. 402 is in the house. What's cracking? You're on live with Young Dopey. Say what's cracking.
Yo. Hey. Coming on, Dopey?
Hey,
We here. What's cracking?
Hey, much love from Nebraska, doggy.
Nebraska. Hell yeah. That's what's up, homie.
Oh, yeah. You homies out here, we seen that at the venue last time.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, homie.
Hey, what's up? I just want to ask Young Dopey a little question, doggy.
Hey, brother. Oh, what's your name? Spencer. I didn't hear your name.
What's up? Was right here, Pequeño in Hollywood, doggy. Hey, in the Midwest.
In the Midwest. Okay. Yeah, it's just my bad, homie. I couldn't hear your names.
He was asking what your homies' names are, Holmes.
Oh, hey, Hollywood, Pequeño, and Lentes, doggy.
Órale.
Hollywood, Pequeño, and
Pequeño, Lentes.
Cool.
That's
Firme.
what's up,
Mucho
that's
gusto,
what's up.
homies.
Young Dopey.
Hey, yeah. Mucho gusto, Hollywood.
Hey, doggy.
Yeah.
When they gave you that shot, hey, when King Little G gave you that shout out to get me, hey, hard, homie.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, me and him been doing music since forever, brother.
Hey, in that Cesar, holding it down.
Which one?
I was going to tell you, fool, as much love for Nebraska.
Holding it down. What song?
I think you got your TVs on too loud in the back, homie.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, bro. Hey, homie, I'll take care.
All right, homie. Much
All
love.
right, hey, my saludos over there, huh?
Simón.
Hey, I appreciate y'all calling in.
Hell yeah.
Spencer.
Oh, yeah. Next time. Love.
Oh, no, yeah. When I go over there. All right.
Much love, homies. Man, fools are calling like crazy. They want to chop it up with you, homie. Let's see. We're going to take... How many calls you want to take? 1 more, 2 more?
We'll take 3 more.
3 more. Let's go.
3929-859.
818, you're live with Young Dopey. Say what's cracking.
Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, both of you guys?
Hey, what's up, homies? Buenas noches.
Yeah. I want to get your opinion on both of you, a question or an opinion on both of you guys.
What's cracking?
Well, first I want to take the time to say, mucho gusto, Young Dopey. I've been listening to your stuff for more than 10 years, man. Honestly, blood. Back when I would fucking burn the music on LimeWire.
Damn, you just told the homie you were jacking his shit on LimeWire. Hey, homie, why don't you do this? Turn down your volume so we could just hear one version of you, because we can hear you with the echo.
All right, look, I'm just going to tell you my question.
Okay. Fuck. Go ahead, homie. Go ahead, go on.
What do you think about the southern? What do you think about the young homies in LA listening to northern rap like Little Weirdo?
Man, you know what? I seen that on